Tub presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great again.
Trevor.
I mean, why does he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Hey, everybody!
Hey!
It's time for your weekly dose of the
Of
men
Metallica.
in a proverbial tub.
Tub.
We're not in a tub, you know. I mean, we get so many questions from people like, "Hey guys, why aren't you in a tub?" Like,
Because the wood would get soggy.
You're men in a tub. Oh man, why are you in a tub for real? And then we just have to explain it to them. Well, you see, it's the name of our show.
It is the name of our
And,
show.
or the Tubcast technically is the name of our show. I
You're
guess,
right.
if I may be accurate.
It's the name of our
And,
network.
Like it's the name of our it's the name of our network. I like that, and our website. And it's
Is
just
that
like
how that works?
I don't even know. I don't now that I think about it. I don't even really know how it came to be really the name. It just was like I think it was like this one friend of mine. We made a video. And he was in the bathtub during this video, and we opened the shower curtain, and he was dancing.
Naked?
No,
Oh.
with clothes on.
Oh, okay.
You made a porno?
Yeah. No, Trevor. It's
Bad
a
Trevor.
family-friendly show until at least 9:30. We made this video, and then I was just like, how do I end it? Like, what do I put at the end, like credits or something? And I was just like, I'm in a tub production, and I was just like, and then I think that's just how it happened, and that was like in 2006 or something like that, and
It was the
then
beginning of it all.
and then it just kind of blossomed from there.
Yeah.
So
So is this
thank
an
you for-
origin episode?
Yes, it is. This
Trevor, I'm
Alright.
going to keep eating your combos.
this is
That's okay.
this is called Tubcast Begins.
The Tubcast.
yeah.
It was a
Origin
dark
story.
and stormy night.
Oh, Trevor, what did you say in the chat?
What the heck?
That it banned you.
What?
That didn't ban.
What?
Yeah, what is
what
this?
the heck is
Who
Nightbot?
added
Who
this?
is Nightbot?
I don't know what's going on.
Who empowered this person?
Why does it say stop spamming? I don't know what's going on.
I was
Someone-
using all caps, but
See,
it was for emphasis.
Seriously, who added this new thing? What is
just
it?
leave me alone, guys. It was my fault.
Oh,
Okay.
You did it.
I
You thought it was funny, didn't you?
no, I did not. It was okay. Let me explain real quick.
What have you done?
Oh, no.
You just banned Trevor.
No, he didn't ban him.
It just gave me a warning.
Just gave him a warning. Stop putting all caps.
I'll
in.
make it ban me though.
Hey, if you don't mind like logging in, you should just be able to go to the Nightbot website and log in under Minitub and get rid of it.
Should I mod him?
I'm gonna
did
I'm gonna
mod it.
ignore
No,
him
I
as
mean Trevor.
harassment.
Oh yeah, you should mod Trevor. I'll mod Trevor.
I just ignored
there
Nightbot as harassment.
But so what I wanted to do is because this is kind of timely because we were starting we were going to be starting our 24-hour stream tomorrow night.
Yeah.
of our Extra
Yeah.
Life.
From
And-
now, 24 hours from now.
And I just I wanted a bot that would like every 15 minutes or so just chime in with the link to Extra Life and who they can vote for.
Oh,
and
nice.
and I wanted to do that, and I was looking for one that would do that, and I thought this one did it, and I set it up, and then I couldn't see anything that would allow me to do that.
Can't we set up a custom
And
one through
so-
Revlo?
I think we can.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can. If Revlo has it, that would be great. So we'll have to figure that out for tomorrow night. But
Yeah.
anyways, now that we've taken care of all that business for all you people watching at home, I know sometimes you just want to know how the sausage is made before you stick it in your mouth.
That's true.
But you know, the downside is sometimes you find out how the sausage is made, and then you don't want to stick it in your
You
mouth.
don't want it.
And all the flavors in the casing.
Man, is that because it's an intestinal lining?
Well, if they do it right, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like sausage. But if I think about it, if I think the fact that I'm eating an intestine
That's
like,
been ground up in a.
no,
in
I'm
a-
talking about the intestinal lining, like
Oh,
the part
that
that they
part.
stuff the meat.
Oh, not
in.
all the rest of it, which
Oh.
is like the meat from like
Yeah, like, I
between the backbones.
Now I'm gonna
and
think
the
about that
neck
next time.
Yeah, see, I can get
bones
over all the pig anus in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Like I can get over
Yeah.
that, but it's
And the
just
lips and the-
genitalias.
yeah. But it's just the part with the fact that that's the intestinal tract that they have taken and stretched out, and then they stuff it with the sausage.
Yeah. Well,
then
a lot of the ones that are commercial nowadays, it's not that.
Like a Jimmy
Yeah.
Jimmy Dean
Yeah, it's like an edible plastic.
brat.
An edible plastic?
No.
That's like made of
Oh,
corn.
man.
Seriously, it's like a corn.
Ooh, hey,
corn
God of
polymer.
Atheist, what's up?
Yeah.
This is 24 hours, baby. What food snacks you got
Oh,
lined up?
I totally didn't even think of that.
Do
I
we
need to make
get-
sure we have food and snacks.
I plan
Yeah, I
on
know. I was thinking about that today, and
drinking some more of these.
Trevor's Mountain doing it hardcore.
Game
man.
fuel. It's not even just Mountain Dew. It's
So, fortunately, God of Atheist, we are splitting it up a little bit, so it's not going to be like all 5 or 4 of us. Nathan's not here tonight, as you see.
Not
the
the whole
TV.
time.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, it's going to be all of us of some variation for most of
Right.
the time. So,
Right.
hey, login.
Hey,
fail.
login.
Thanks
Yo.
for joining us.
man, you're early.
yeah, you are kind of early tonight.
hey, we're glad that she is back
no, I'm
early.
super glad you're here.
We've
Man.
been sad that she keeps showing up
Stop
late.
trolling, guys. Wow, give her a
MSC.
little space.
Yeah, I don't, man. Mechanically separated chicken. Is that like what the chicken nuggets are? Like, I mean,
Probably. Like that pink paste that
that's a
actually
lie.
is
That's a myth.
It
That's
is
a myth.
chicken. No,
the pink paste thing is a myth, though. They showed how they made it in Canada.
Oh, that's right. It
Yeah.
wasn't quite pink, was
no,
it?
it wasn't a paste either.
Everything in Canada looks pink, though. Wait.
What?
What?
I don't know
Never
what that
mind.
means. That doesn't make any
Don't
sense.
diss the wildlings.
Yeah, I know.
You suck!
No, we
I
didn't
was
want you
trying to
to
help Crazy
leave.
out.
No,
log in.
Stay.
Yeah.
Stay put.
Wow.
Listen to your internet
Wow.
fathers
Wow.
or whatever.
Kyle
my
took
goodness,
that.
Kyle.
Not
Kyle,
fathers.
Kyle,
That's
you're
so
not
formal.
You're not supposed to just.
Sorry,
you're
dads.
not supposed to say
Sorry,
it.
internet dads.
Just don't acknowledge it. Like if that's
don't
how
know
she
why you're
feels,
doing this.
I feel like if you acknowledge it, that gets real weird. Like
It's
You're
already
right.
really weird.
I mean, now it's
You're right.
super
Now
weird
it's super
because we're
weird.
talking about
I'm
it.
sorry, guys.
Boo! You suck!
I
for
appreciate
you.
did that
That was for
yourself.
me. That was
I'm
for
glad
me.
you boo you sucked yourself.
And the friendly 9:30 thing. No.
Yeah, wait 15 minutes and then I'll even
Let's
say
17,
more.
17.
again.
17 minutes.
As an NC-17.
You were talking about this thing called Extra Life.
Yeah, so that's coming
Yeah.
up. I think we've beaten it up a little bit, but I think that you guys get the gist of it. Starting at 9:00 Central tomorrow night,
Are we
you
gonna
can watch
share
us for
what we're
24
what
hours.
we're doing tomorrow?
I mean,
I
some
don't-
of us
I
have
mean,
already gotten.
We can share the
people
schedule, but I
to
don't think we need to
donate,
tell them
so-
what we're playing.
Okay.
I mean, tell us
Okay.
in the chat. Do you want to know what we're playing, or do you want it to be a surprise? Let us know.
Yeah.
Thank you, God of
Yeah.
Atheists. Thank you.
Change you
Keeping
can
it,
believe.
keeping it real.
Soon I'll be able to write in Mr.
Can
Holt for
mostly.
president. Change I can mostly believe in. Says
That-
God of
I
Atheists.
like that. Thank
That's
you.
for our audio listeners listening
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, good job, Kyle. Pat yourself on the back.
Good boy.
He patted me on the shoulder to show me how much
I was
he
just trying to
disapproved
help.
me.
Yeah.
Not disapprove, just to remind you.
I wasn't more of a
Do you
reminding.
want it-
I
do
was.
you want it
I
more
was
on your
I
thigh?
was,
Is that
yes,
what it is?
I was
Whoa.
opening the conversation. So
So
you
here
know,
we'll break it down. We'll break it down real quick.
Let's do that.
We're doing 4 hours from 9 to 1 a.m. tomorrow night,
Right.
with all of us in the studio.
Correct.
And
I'll be leaving a little
and then
early.
Kyle will leave a little earlier, and he's going to do from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Yep, I got some good things planned.
And
Cool.
then Nathan is going
This is
to
gonna
be
be special.
playing a game from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. Then I'm on it. I got the 7 a.m. shift, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Get a few hours to sleep in.
Then Trevor, he's got 10 a.m. to what
1
1 p.m.
10 a.m. on a Saturday. Is that early?
That's pretty early.
That's
for
pretty
Trevor.
early. That's why I picked the 10 a.m. to
Yeah.
to 1 p.m. for
Yeah.
Trevor.
At least you
'cause
didn't give him the
like-
7 to 10. He might not have been able to make that one.
right.
And then after that, it's Jeremy
Me.
and
Yeah.
Kyle might hang out with
I'm
him,
gonna probably be here.
and that'll be
'cause-
1 to 5.
Yeah.
And then we all come back at 5 o'clock for VR.
Yay.
So come back tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and we're going to be streaming VR for
We're gonna do
4
some
hours.
cool games. That'll be
4
awesome.
hours of VR. We are all going to be slipping in our own vomit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be a
it's
great
gonna be a
time.
lot.
I figured I was gonna try to find a way to incorporate smell-o-vision as well, but
yeah.
figured the only
You
thing
don't
I could
want
bring to the
vomit.
table would be farts.
Stick your fingers down your throat while you're watching. It's called
maybe
smell-o-vision.
maybe we'll get some pizza in here tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, but Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
It'll be around dinner time, you know.
Yeah,
That's true.
If
So
anybody
you can
wants
hear
to, if anybody wants to click the donate button right now and
Yeah.
for us to
Donate
order
us some
pizza
pizza.
tomorrow night, that'd be great.
Please do that. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
No, but really donate to the kids. The money,
Yeah.
if you go through Extra Life, all that
We've got
money goes to
We've
kids.
got some money already.
Yeah, we've raised
slated,
$65 early in
I'm
advance.
really ticked
before the-
off because you two chuckleheads on my
Have
left and my
people
right
who
have
believe in our
already
cause.
raised money.
Yeah.
All of my friends on Facebook just tune me out. They're like, "Oh, that kid's tweeting something about."
Trevor,
Tub-
God of Atheist wants you to
stuff.
take your shirt off.
I'm not
So go up with it, like here.
Oh, no.
Go.
Wait, stay there, Trevor. There we go. I
Ooh,
gotta get
ooh,
over. I gotta move over. I gotta move the feet over. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum,
give it a little
That's
dance.
bum,
Do a little.
bum,
Do a
bum.
little.
that's a nice.
little
Shimmy,
truffle.
shimmy, shimmy,
You got a
shimmy,
happy
shimmy,
little
shimmy,
tree
shimmy,
there.
shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah,
Now it's zoomed
that's
in
good
on.
stuff.
Now you
Over
see my
here.
beautiful face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
That was
Jeremy,
it.
there's-
Hi.
There's go, Kyle. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Anyways, yeah, that's a Star Wars shirt.
This is a Star Wars shirt.
But yeah, that's exciting. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. So people,
Yes.
people will bring your fun bags, and we'll have a good time. And by fun bags, I mean like your bag of fun, like
But I think too.
like candy
I want
or
people
like
to-
treats, like whatever kind of fun you keep in your bags.
I think we're gonna try to give.
I don't know.
We're gonna try to give away a few things, right?
We
Yeah,
actually
we do
have
have
a
some
couple
giveaways.
There. If you like Xbox 360 and you like Gears of War, boy, do we have some
We have a
Gears
lot
of
of that.
War.
We have a few other things though too
Not
that are
really.
in the works. Yeah, we do.
No, we
Oh.
don't.
Yeah, we do. The more
Something that you
actually
haven't
what
told
people
us
don't
about.
know is the more money we get
Yeah.
that we raise,
The more we can
the
give.
more
away.
things that Extra Life will give us to give away.
That's true.
So, I just hit over the $50 threshold, and so I've got another thing. It's a $10 gift card that we're going to give away for a website that we'll talk about later sometime during the stream.
Oh wait, so you got something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
besides the X
I didn't even
splits.
realize
Yeah.
that it did
Yeah.
that.
That's cool.
So, and then
So
there's like
So it's an
after
incentive that Extra Life
75,
does.
if I get over $75, there's another thing. It's like a iPhone case that's made out of wood and has Extra Life carved in the back of it. It's really cool.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so
yeah,
there's a few good
so the
things.
more you donate to Extra Life, the more we can give away. But we do have like Gears of War. We have a lot of Gears of War to give away. We have like 2 and 3 and Gears 1 and Judgment. I think we have one of those.
Yep.
Oh, we have multiples of
Yeah,
all
we have
those.
multiple copies of that. So if you want any Gears of War games, we'll be giving those away. Yeah.
And if someone gives us $50, I will get them one of our shirts out of the out of our store. So
You
if they
will?
want us, yeah,
If they do it through Extra Life.
$50.
Wow, that's generous of you, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Because
all right.
Jeremy will be paying for that shirt himself.
That's right.
That's nice.
Uh,
God of Atheists says, "Happy little trees." Bob Ross fan. Maybe you guys should, or maybe you guys can finger paint.
that would be fun.
That would
would
be
be
fun.
fun.
Maybe we'll have to do a creative stream sometime. I don't think we'd be able to pull off all the logistics tomorrow,
Yeah.
but maybe
That's what I should do for my 3 hours. I'll just play my guitar and make up songs that people ask for.
yeah,
Nice.
you could.
I'll just do
Yeah,
that. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
that went smashingly last
It's a
time.
real popular video on Reddit, actually. If you want to check
Didn't it
that
get
out.
banned, or did you get it back on there?
No, it never got banned.
Oh.
No.
I thought they tried to get rid of you.
No, they were just mean. Tell me I was a bad dad. So yeah.
Trevor, wait, hang on. Trevor, did you
did
give
do
out
that?
your own, or did you give out the
I
the
don't
actual
know what you're talking
hub?
about.
You
Oh,
did,
boy.
Trevor. You
Oh, boy.
scumbag.
Use it on
Hey,
him.
you guys missed it out, so
Oh, yeah.
We'll make
You
sure we'll tweet them
scumbag.
all out sometime
There.
tomorrow.
yeah, we'll send them out tomorrow. So I mean, if
Yeah.
you want to save it, and we'll make a big deal about it.
Trevor, you scumbag.
Login fails says Jeremy had a nip slip yesterday when Kyle
I will say it wasn't Kyle. It was
Trevor
Trevor.
that dropped soda on Jeremy's laptop.
Yeah.
But I want to. We're gonna need to go
Was
back
there
and
really
review
nip
the tape.
slip? Was there some
you
like?
did lift your shirt to wipe the screen off
Did
of
I
your
get some
laptop?
full? Like it
That's-
got
we need
all
to
the way
review
to the
that
dark
tape.
circle, huh?
That's good. Black hole sun, won't you come?
Oh, God of Atheist says, "I think I found my new desktop background."
Yeah.
In response to
Well,
the laptop.
I'll have to search that out. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
make a
You
gif
You can
of
make it
I'm
all,
sure you will.
fancy and stuff.
We'll make a
Sure
gif.
you will.
Make a gif of his nip. Nips out for soda.
Nips out for soda.
On your
Have you guys been
laptop.
playing Titanfall?
No, not at all.
No.
No, I don't.
Have you been
are a
playing
liar.
Titanfall?
Horrible.
I have had the game for 1 week, and I have played literally an hour.
Did you play campaign?
I play. No, I didn't. I didn't play the campaign because I knew I only had an hour today.
Yeah.
So I decided to just jump in and play a couple of rounds. And my goodness, I suck.
Oh, you not the campaign, just the
Not the campaign.
online.
I just played the online.
Yeah.
Playing
yeah.
the campaign is nice because it kind of gives you a good refresher.
Yeah, and
I
I.
don't know.
But
Well-
I did. I felt like I did well when the beta came out.
But my campaign broke.
What were you playing though? What mode were you playing?
Yeah.
I was playing the hard. What is it? The
Hard point.
Amped
amped hard point. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see. I do pretty well at that. So that's my.
I
that's
just-
my
I
game.
was-
That's my jam.
Maybe I'm wondering if Battlefield messed me up because Battlefield is just
Totally
slower
different.
enough
It's
Yeah.
methodical. Yeah. a
that
little
I
more
was
methodical.
that I'm moving slower, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even see anybody in this game, and so it's going to take me a little while to get back into the
You
swing
get into
of
Call of
things.
Duty and it's just like, or not Call of Duty, but a Titanfall, and you just get shot.
Yeah,
In the face.
I was just like, whoa, how are these? And then
People
I
are
got
running on the walls.
I got shot by someone that was like a level 60 or something today, and I was like, geez,
They rank up fast.
they rank up fast.
It's like
So my campaign broke though. It's still not working right.
that's weird. That's just a bummer.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let me explain
You
what
got a-
happened
you
for
got a
everybody.
glitch, didn't you?
I got a glitch, and what happened is I cannot sprint
That breaks the game.
at all.
Yeah,
So
if you've never played Titanfall, you have to
I'm
sprint.
about halfway through it. There's kind of a let's call it a boss fight, right?
Have you
Kind of,
tried like
right?
starting over again just to
Yeah.
see?
Well, not starting the campaign from scratch.
Yeah, start the
I-
campaign over.
But I'm doing it on the super hard mode, and
Well, that's dumb. Don't
That
do
takes a
games
lot of
on hard
time.
mode.
That may be part of your problem.
Achievements.
Uh,
Yeah, it really makes it difficult though.
I don't know. That makes it even harder though. I can't imagine playing that without running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's where those little things, the little crawly bomb things, are trying
the
to get
ticks.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like
Yeah, I
jump
don't
up on
know
a
what you're
wall and
talking
get
about.
away from it, but I can't run, so
Yeah.
it's really bad.
That
Can't
game.
you use your grappling hook?
I don't have the grappling hook
Not, you
during
don't
that
have
part.
Single
you
player.
never- You never
Yeah.
get it in single player.
Anyway,
That sucks.
Yeah, kind of does.
good fun. There's
but-
another multiplayer game coming out tomorrow. That's a thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's Call of Duty.
yeah, that's true. But what do you guys are you?
Sounds terrible.
Jeremy,
Call of
you
Poop.
said you had something you wanted to say about Titanfall the last night, and you were like, "I'm going to save it
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow," and then
what
you.
was I gonna say about it?
I don't know. We were
Was
talking
it,
about
was
the
it that
end.
it was broken? Is that what you were gonna?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
You're asking
though?
the guy
gonna
that
say there
doesn't
was-
remember things 5 minutes later.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't
What was the context?
There was
of my
something
statement?
about you said.
You were gonna like bash on it in your own
Yeah.
Jeremy way.
Oh,
You
I
said
can.
parts of
Oh,
it were
yeah.
better.
You want to hear my? Okay, I gotcha.
yeah,
I
you were
gotcha.
like you were gonna
Hot
rip
takes
on
with
it.
Jeremy.
You just want me to say it so you can tell me how wrong I am. I'm cool with that.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much. Pretty much.
Well, so here's
Good conversation.
some of the things that I'm not pleased with.
Okay, yeah, because this is okay. So this was right. You were going to talk about how they changed some of the multiplayer stuff. That you
Yeah.
don't like.
So one of the things that I don't necessarily like, and it could just be because in the first game it was slightly different. I think the end game where the losers are getting in the ship, that ship is significantly easier to destroy now than it was in the first game.
I don't
don't
think
think
that
it
it
I
was.
really think it's easier.
I
It
think you've just
destroys
been
so
playing-
much more often than
That's
it
just
did.
because people like know how to play
Figured
the
it
game
out, you
now.
think? I
Because
don't
if
know.
you get there with the Titan and you just shoot it, like
I also think
it always
that-
went down
That and I
quick.
think that you're short term forgetting it.
Okay,
'Cause
that would
it-
be long term memory, but that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I think your long term is just as bad as your short term.
All right. the other thing.
Why don't you get both of your terms out and we'll measure
Yeah,
them?
those measuring terms.
The other thing I'm not necessarily pleased with is I think the game length feels really fast.
Game length.
I don't know.
What do you
Honestly,
mean?
I'm okay with that.
The,
It is
the
really
win
fa-
length.
the
It's
average man
really
would be-
fast.
Dude, you've been playing Battlefield for
That's true.
like
There's
3 weeks.
perspective
I
there.
will say
but
I did think that it felt super fast. I was like,
That's
wait,
just
we're
because
done?
you're coming out of
every
Battlefield.
almost
because I'm
every
coming out of
single game,
Battlefield.
it's either you win by a lot or you lose by a lot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Jeremy,
None of the
no,
games
it-
that I was
I
playing
have a
this
I'm
video.
just saying that's the way it feels.
I have a video online which I took when I was playing, and it was like I think my team I was on was like 360 something, and the other
I
team
think the
was
beta
at,
was slower though.
was at
paced.
393. You are stuck in Battlefield world. I
Yeah.
guarantee it. You've played so much Battlefield. That's all you've done
Maybe.
for like weeks now is play
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Yeah, I still want to keep playing
So,
Battlefield though.
but I'm just like,
It's really
so you
good.
get to it, and like I've had it to where you lock down all those hard points, and I've taken like the game, like our team swayed the whole game. It works that way. It's just much more fast paced.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean that game is just that game is too much fun. I love that game.
I love
So
Titanfall.
I
I
that's
love the
what-
first one though.
That's what I had some. I'm sorry. I had
Stop
some, like,
eating and talk,
reservations.
These combos will muck your
They're
mouth
super
up.
good. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm ready. I don't want to sound.
I don't
gross.
have any problems. This episode brought to you by Sour Patch Kids.
Sorry. Okay, I'm good now. Maybe. Okay. No, I'm good. No, I had some reservations about Titanfall. I was like, I watched some of the gameplay before the trailers, and I was like, this game looks super boring. And then I started playing it, and I was like, this game is super awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of fun, though.
The campaign just sells it too. Like
Yeah, the campaign is great. It's not just like they just kind of halfway did something just to
it's
please
hard.
people.
It's hard to recommend the game to be like, oh, just buy this game for the campaign because it is really short. It's only about 4 to 5 hours depending on how you play it. But I think
It's a little longer if you play it on the hardest.
Yeah,
mode.
I
I'm gonna
bet.
and can't sprint.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Jeremy-
3 times
Honestly,
as long.
I think I probably could have already.
He's got a
completed
12-hour
it if I could
campaign.
sprint. Because the no sprint changes the way you play the game.
I like how you guys in
significantly.
the chat are trying to make it seem like I'm like loaded
What?
or something.
What?
Like, oh, if you guys pay us, we can have better clothes. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Login
I was just
thought
trying to get him to
you
donate
were-
on Patreon.
Yeah, that's all I was doing.
If you've missed it, Login asked, why is Eric dressed better than the rest of you guys?
Thanks, Kyle.
I don't think
and
that
then what
he's
did
dressed
Jeremy
any-
say? Jeremy said, please donate for
Yeah.
new stage clothes.
Yeah.
Yes, these are my stage clothes. I keep them in a closet behind the
We-
set.
he also threw
we
in
started
and
on
makeup for
stage
Kyle.
right.
Yeah.
In our financial, growth, and
I'm
so
really not
Eric got
dressed that
everything.
well, to be honest. I have like a jacket on. Maybe that's what's throwing her off.
That's what
I think it's the white headphones. It
Yeah.
throws
You should-
everybody
Oh,
off.
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's
Those-
superiority.
And
Oh, yeah.
that gorgeous ginger beard.
yeah, that's
God of Atheist
Yeah.
just said most of my lounging shorts have holes in the crotch. More than a few times I've forgotten when answering my door for a pizza delivery.
Oh, boy.
they like it that
And
way.
they say, did you order a sausage?
yeah.
No, they say
I didn't
thought
order
I was
sausage.
delivering the pizza.
Yeah, no, they say, sir, we don't accept fun bags as payment. But yeah, God of Atheist will bring his fun bags tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
but yeah, I think that Titan. Oh, go ahead. Where
No,
were you? Say? I
you
don't want to
go-
interrupt you.
go for it.
Okay. No, I think though after playing Battlefield, Jeremy, I agree with you because I did have that moment of like, holy crap, this game finished in like 10 minutes. Like
Yeah.
but they are like 10-minute rounds. Like I mean that's
Yeah.
kind of, and I actually appreciate that because it's a game
Yeah.
that I can
Easier to
just,
get in and
I
out
can
of.
just sit down and play around and
Yep.
walk away and I'm done. And
I think I
really
didn't
like
pick
that.
up on it until you just said it here, but I wasn't like necessarily feeling like, oh my gosh, this is so fast. But I did, like in the back of my mind, I was like, that feels, it's already over?
I will
But
say,
that makes a lot
I will
of-
say at the beginning it feels even faster because you have less options for your character.
See, but
So
I
the
just
whole building
I
of
play
your
the,
character
like in
play
hard
type.
point though. I just play the objective so much that I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
ignore
changing your
dudes.
weapons and things like that, I think, make a huge difference.
I
Yeah.
will say they did fix one thing that was broken in the beta that is working now. I can go in and join the what is it, the your group.
Our minute
Or-
a tub
Oh, yeah.
What are they
clan
called?
or whatever
Clan,
it is.
what is
No,
it? that's-
Network.
Network, yeah.
Yeah, so
Hey
people should
Rabbit,
know about that.
Hey
Rabbit.
Rabbit, Twitchy Rabbit. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah,
Thanks
we-
for
we
joining
do
us.
Rabid,
have our
twitchy
own-
rabbit.
We do have our own network on the. On
Yeah,
there.
if you want
Yeah.
to, if you're on Xbox, you can
So-
join it. Just search the tag MIAT, which I was thinking we should have made that just Tubs. That would have been a better tag.
And yeah, that's true.
It's been
Oh.
easier.
Then it'd be good for everybody to have an opportunity to. I can change it,
yeah,
You can
should
edit it?
You should change
Yeah, I
it to
can edit it.
Tubs.
I'll change
I think
that.
that would be better.
Okay.
but and that way people can join our network, and if we're
We
on,
can
they
all
can
play.
just play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll jump on with you.
So
Yeah. I don't know if anybody has it on Xbox. People probably prefer PlayStation. I'm assuming
Because
most.
they have taste.
Because-
I'm just kidding.
wow, wow.
I don't want to get too far ahead of us, but we can
Play-
talk about
yeah.
taste and PlayStation.
Oh,
Let's
shut
not
your face.
talk
In a little
about it
bit.
just yet.
No,
Yeah.
I love my PlayStation too.
No,
I want to go back
You
here to
love- but
something that
don't you have a? You
What
don't-
about the 3 and the
what about
4?
the 4?
Yeah.
Do you love it as well?
Just the 2. I mean, you're stuck in that
You just
I
love
gen.
PlayStation.
like-
I have a 4
I
as
have a
well.
I mean, classic.
By the
you
way-
know, I'm kind of back on the 2.
God of Atheist wants to verify that you're wearing pants.
Yeah, can you
Eric?
stand up, Eric, and show that you're wearing pants? You lost
See?
the bet there, God of Atheist,
Yeah.
because he said that I bet
See?
he has no pants on that allows you to invest in upper body clothes.
Oh wait, that's the way you
Yeah.
do that.
Pants. I got pants on. You'd love to play games with us? Well, we just were inviting you to play games.
Yeah.
Do you have? If
If
you have an Xbox, and Titanfall,
and you're playing Titanfall, search
Yeah.
MIAT. It'll probably be Tubs
just look
later.
for a minute in a tub. You'll find
Yeah.
it.
You know what?
Search
Once
Men
you
in the
find
Tub.
us, we play all kinds of games. So, and on Wednesdays we play games where they can play with us all the time.
Yep. Yeah.
live on the show.
They can't always
well,
play.
not
with it.
always.
I mean, but they can.
Are we
going
going to
in.
be playing anything tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll
I'm
probably
sure
play
we'll
some
do some-
Jackbox.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we'll
not.
do some Jackbox tomorrow evening probably
Yeah.
at about
We're
not
9.
play any
We're
games
doing an
tomorrow.
extra life stream there, Rabid.
We should create a new
So-
Quiplash that's our own
Yeah.
again.
So
Yeah.
we can. We'll be playing some games tomorrow night for the extra live stream that you can hop in on, and
Yeah, it'll be fun.
If you got VR, yeah. Join us.
We've got some. I'm excited to play some of the games we're going to play in VR.
Yeah.
There's some.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Trevor
I feel
about
like
that.
I'm
Multiplayer.
getting set up for disaster.
Oh man.
Well,
Of course you are.
I can talk about because I wanted to talk about some. So there's some interesting VR. So I did for the first time this week. I did VR multiplayer. I haven't touched it yet because I was like, if you know me in person, I'm a very socially awkward person, and so I just
didn't-
like.
I didn't know that. I'm just finding out.
I mean,
They
that's,
don't- I
that's
mean,
super
if you watch
baffling.
this
I know.
show-
You have no idea. I mean, you would never have guessed that.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
But so
you host a show.
I kind of did this inadvertently. There's this game called Raw Data, where it's like a shooter game. You like shoot like robots, and they're kind of like zombie robots almost. But so I joined this guy's game, and suddenly he's just right in front of me, and I'm just standing there looking over his shoulder like some sort of weirdo.
yeah.
And it was just like almost the weirdest experience ever because he moves very naturally. This one renders the full body to where it looks like there's a person in front
Which
of you.
game was that?
Raw Data.
Oh, okay.
But and it's like this kind of like this almost like post-apocalyptic. He's got like a big trench coat on. He looks like a real tough guy, and it was just super weird because he kind of turns back and he looks at me, and he kind of is messing around with this keyboard, and so I'm kind of just watching a little awkwardly. I'm just like, this is weird.
So you were
Yeah.
game creeping.
yeah, I was totally
Well,
game creeping.
see, the game that I'm excited about that I was talking to Trevor about, I was like, we should try Rec Room, and so he tried it out.
Yep.
And it's like this game where it's like a social lobby kind of, and you're in there with all these other people.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it'll actually measure your height. So like if I'm standing there and I'm taller than other people playing
You're
the
just
game,
gonna
they'll
stand
be
down
like
on them?
shorter.
Did,
and like,
anyone play Half-Life back in the
Can
day?
and you can even like he said you can like throw stuff at people like
Yeah.
on the you could be up on a balcony and like throw what did you say you could throw?
There was like ping pong balls.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
ping pong balls. You could just
They
like,
also have darts too, but
throw.
It kind
You
of
might have
reminds
carried this with you.
anyone else play the Half-Life?
Yeah, everybody
I
played that
played
game.
two.
That
I
kinda
actually
reminds
have
me of
never
that, 'cause
played
you'd always
Half-Life.
go in like a social area, and people would just like run up to you and start looking at you. I mean, people do it in Destiny too. You know, in that area where everyone's at. So
Hey Twitchy, thanks for following. We really appreciate
Yeah,
that. I don't know why the
$100
sound didn't play, but it's
what
alright.
the heck? Yeah.
Did it?
That was weird.
Did
Did
it-
you guys hear the sound?
I didn't
No.
hear
No,
it.
I
No,
didn't
I'm
hear
talking to the chat. Did
Yeah.
the chat
Oh.
hear the sound?
I do
Let us
see
know.
that he's.
No, I didn't.
It just popped up right here. I saw it.
Oh, I didn't.
I
see
saw
it.
it pop up.
give him his $10.
Yeah,
Give a
let's
man
get
some
him
tub
some
bucks.
bucks.
If you don't know what $10 are,
You'll figure it
that's
out.
okay.
So, yeah, that's
We're gonna give away a lot of them over the next
Yeah.
day.
I think
when
we
we're
should give a ton of them this.
Yeah, if
on
you
the
watch for
24-hour
this
stream.
Well, plus think about. I mean, if you get one a minute for 24 hours, you can
Yeah,
get a
stay
ton
connected,
of tub
man.
Just
bucks.
watch
Yeah.
us for 24 hours. That'll get
Yeah.
you a ton.
Yeah.
God of Atheist said no sound.
That's a bummer. I don't know why it was
Oh,
doing
what
that.
the
I
heck?
changed the service we were using, so it's probably my bad.
We'll try to fix it for tomorrow.
But anyways, yeah. So VR is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
we'll
excited to
check
do
it
that.
out.
we got rid of our throwing the pop can.
Oh, the
yeah,
can-
because of
can
the
is-
disaster that
Sorry.
happened last night. I think that
Yeah.
we probably need to stop that.
So
That's
did you
right.
for
guys?
the
true.
sake of technology.
Yes.
Did you guys watch the Wonder Woman trailer?
Yes,
No, not yet.
Who watched it?
I did.
I
messed
watched
up.
it.
I saw that you put it in here, and then I was like, ooh. Actually, I knew that the trailer came out because I was searching my GIF keyboard earlier, and I saw a couple of GIFs that were
already
there,
Wow, that
and I was
fast.
like, oh, there must be a new trailer out. And then I saw that you put it in here and went and watched it. And that movie looks like that could be fantastic. I mean, if it looks
Yeah.
like the trailers have felt so far,
Uh-huh.
that is going to be a fantastic movie.
It has a very epic feel to it. It did remind me a lot, though, of the first Captain America. I feel like DC's trying to treat Wonder Woman as their Captain
A
America.
little bit,
Like,
yeah.
It just the setting.
but isn't that
definitely-
kind of what Wonder Woman really originally was?
Well, yeah.
No,
I mean, she's
well,
always
no.
kind of patriotic. I think. Wasn't she?
But she came out during
Oh,
what
she
World
was
War
in
One,
Amazon.
Did
right?
she have the accent in Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah.
threw me
Right?
off. I
Am
didn't
I wrong?
remember
Didn't
her.
she start? Didn't her
She was an
storyline
Amazonian.
start?
She was like.
She's not like...
But she fought in like the World Wars, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if,
I thought
if
she did.
actually did or not.
Anyway.
But I
Let me fact check it.
Yeah, fact check that.
Fat check. Go to the fat checks. No, but it looks really good. It's I'm hoping that maybe DC can kind of figure this out and do. I mean, I like Batman vs Superman. I'm not ashamed to admit that I actually like that movie, and usually I'm pretty critical. So, but that might just be my Batman love.
She
love,
is
probably.
a
It's probably me.
Was the best Batman.
she is a warrior princess of the Amazons, a demigoddess.
Yeah, isn't she like she's like immortal or something? Isn't she? She's been
Yeah,
around
it's
for, like, a
based
while.
on like Greek mythology.
Yeah.
So
So, anyways, it looks really good. I have high hopes. Well, you know what's a real bummer about our stream tomorrow night is I was supposed to go see Doctor Strange tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
I was.
You want to see it in the middle of the afternoon?
I was gonna go but I was supposed to go see it and then I didn't. I'm not gonna get to now, and I'm really.
I was.
Oh man,
I was gonna
I bet
say
our
I'd be-
article's coming out
Yeah, we got interviewed by the newspaper. That's right.
about that. Yeah.
I wonder if it's out. We'll have to search it later.
Yeah, I should
we're in
look for
Omaha,
sure.
Nebraska. If you're not sure, and we got interviewed. They came to us. They're the comic book.
They came to
savants.
Yeah,
So, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
You know,
for the
it's-
for the
we're pretty-
local.
you know the
paper.
guys that had to look up Wonder Woman.
We're pretty important. Shut up, Kyle. Don't tell
Sorry,
them.
I mean,
we don't have
This guy had
we
to
know
look
what
up
we're
Wonder
doing.
Woman. I mean,
yeah,
I
this
just
guy who
humored
owns
him.
more comics than the rest of you guys
well,
combined.
you know.
I'm glad that's the case. Login says Wonder Woman is what her future wife will look like. That's very.
go.
It's good to keep a positive outlook.
Hot.
You know, envision what you want, and then go out and grab it.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Yay!
Yay.
I really like it when we cut to the news and then
Oh no,
there's no
it's not working.
feed of the
There it
news.
is.
Of the news, cool.
All right, this first story comes from Polygon.com. It says, "Report: Wii U goes out of production this week."
Not
Oh,
so
no.
fast.
Update.
It's not going out of production.
Oh, good.
At least that's what a report is saying. They said initially that there was going to be the ending of the Wii U production. This week, someone else said that even though the Nintendo Switch is slated to go on sale, Wii U production is scheduled to continue. A Nintendo rep had told the website, according to a translation. So it's something that I think everybody's kind of like, well, now that the Switch is coming out, it's just we're not worrying about the Wii U anymore, right?
Yeah,
So it doesn't sound like they're going and completely forgetting everything.
that's good. Well, I think people, when the Wii U gets cheaper, you should definitely go buy one and get some games because there's so many good games on that. And I really, actually, if you look real close, it's actually a Twizzler nipple, Doom.
Yeah.
See, look at
Yeah. By the way, Budgie, Budgie and Doom, both. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Pudgy.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Pudgy.
Welcome back, Pudgy.
Yeah.
Doom
But I mean, we
turkey.
already talked about if you want to check out last night's stream, you might find some pepperoni.
Whoa.
So, can I have one of those? You said?
Here.
Oh.
I did bite off of that end. That's
I'm
really
okay with
gross.
That's hot.
No,
We're gonna be
gosh.
spending a lot of time.
Jeremy just put
Whoa.
my
That's
Jeremy
the
just
other
put my
end.
Twizzler in his mouth.
That was the other end.
Oh, it's after 9:30.
Well,
Login Fail says, yes, it is true that there are pepperoni nipples here. God of Atheist says, I'd eat pepperoni off your nipples.
whose nipples is
All right,
God's
Yo,
that
who's? I
sounds like a special stream opportunity.
Yeah, that's a,
That's a create. Nope.
We're gonna do a mukbang.
We'd have to go to the
We're
dark
do a
net.
mukbang video or live stream.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it.
It's Japanese for social eating.
Sounds
There you
nice.
go.
So we'll do that.
It'd
And
be like naked
I
sushi,
figured if-
only it wouldn't be sushi, it'd be pepperonis.
I figured if he was serious enough,
be like naked pizza.
I'm thinking if he does, Patreon $100 a month, and is willing to fly out to Omaha, Nebraska, I think we could probably make his dream come true.
Oh no.
I'm not letting anybody eat pepperoni off my nipples.
I'll do it.
Jeremy's like,
Why not?
How much hair you got?
You might
we
wanna-
need to go to the tape
might-
from
I
last
got
night where
hairy
his nipples
but I
fell
don't know
out.
if that's Twitch friendly.
yeah, we might. That's
Facebook Live.
Jeremy's.
We
All
can
right, get
stream
it
it
on-
on Facebook Live.
Here, they won't see it. Go ahead and stream that now.
Yeah. Oh man, Twizzler, rabbit says 4 minute tub sharing Twizzlers, and
Yeah.
Loggenfell says it gets the ladies going.
But you saying,
Oh,
shut up,
no,
Nathan.
somebody
He's not
said,
here.
"Shut up, Nathan. He's not even here."
Oh, Pudgy, you've been saving up for that.
No.
Nathan's not here. He's gone tonight.
Did that mean
Yeah.
you used that?
Wait, did you mean that for somebody else?
He might have meant it for someone else.
I don't know. Let's go through roll call.
That's right.
Eric.
Kyle.
Jeremy.
Trevor.
Okay, there you
And
go.
Nathan's
Let
normally
us
in a
know.
TV that's not there because he's.
But he did
yeah.
redeem it.
He's enjoying the super not Super Bowl.
Oh,
That's the wrong.
Rabbit
thing.
Twitchy says that they're going to puke because they're a lady.
I can forgive you for that.
Doom says that they're in Kansas. They can make a drive.
Sounds
So,
good. Let's
all
do
right.
this.
Oh, Pudgy wanted Trevor to wait.
Trevor.
Whoa,
No.
he's claimed 2.
He shut up Trevor. He just shut
Yeah.
up Trevor. I'll
Can you
I'm
give
gonna
him back to
refund
Nathan?
Nathan's?
yeah, refund it.
Yeah, refund.
Yes.
Oh, you got it. Okay, now what? How long is it?
Because
3
he
minutes?
won a
3.
ton of
Yeah,
tub
let me
bucks
know.
last night off of his
That's
10
awesome.
Set a timer for 3
Yeah,
minutes.
the very last
off
game.
of his 10 tub buck bet.
Okay, 3 minutes and counting.
Now Trevor has to keep his mouth shut for
All
3
right.
minutes.
So what should we talk about that Trevor?
Star Citizen sucks.
Yeah. Well, that is.
Oh,
Let's do
no.
that.
Could
No.
skip ahead to that
Nah, that's
story.
all right. Well, no, but I think that we use a lot of fun. But I am wondering, like, when they show,
But they've completely changed the
when
model
they showed
now, right?
well,
I mean,
but when they showed the Switch, I think a lot of those games would translate great over to the Switch. So I'm hoping there's some sort of backwards.
I was
like
listening to
they've
another
done on
podcast
the
this
last
week.
ones.
Yeah.
And wondering if that was something that they would be doing, where they would potentially be giving you the option of doing it digitally if you'd already bought it, or something like that. But the other thing that they said was with the Switch, it looked like not just an SD card, but actually like one of the Game Boy Advance cartridges.
Yeah, they thought it kind of looked like that. I don't think that
It's going to
Yeah,
be
I thought it looked
proprietary no
more
matter
I mean, but
what.
that's not going to.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
It'll
because they're
probably
gonna
be
they're gonna
proprietary.
have some lock mechanisms in place, just like they did on their original cartridges.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Because
that
you couldn't, like the original Nintendo, you could not. You could, like, they tried doing pirated cartridges, and Nintendo started putting in chips in those to block the pirated ones from working in the Nintendos.
Well,
Right.
not in the NES.
No, in the second, whatever the second
Super
one.
NES, yeah. Because in the NES it was like the Wild West because
Oh,
you had
yeah.
everybody publishing cartridges, and they wouldn't even.
There was
weren't-
all those
that's
Bible
why,
ones
that's
that I
why-
had to play.
That's why Nintendo came out with
As a kid?
the seal that says like any
Yeah.
Nintendo seal of whatever, because they couldn't figure out how to control all the crazy copycat.
Login Fail says the enthusiasm in Trevor's voice.
Yeah.
And Rabid, screw the Switch, bring back the NES. They are bringing that back
It's available next week.
next week.
the
Yeah,
11th.
But I heard it was completely sold out already.
Yeah, you can't even. Well, they didn't even go up for pre-order on Amazon or anything because I've been
like,
watching it for
where
a while.
were they for sale?
I don't know.
I'm wondering though. I think Walmart. Walmart always has stuff day one.
I was hoping that would be out before our stream because it's got HDMI out, so we could totally stream playing.
Oh,
but
man.
Except we'd have to be 2.5 feet away from it because the short controller.
No, we just put it up
Length.
here on the desk.
yeah.
Everything's 2.5. Everything's like
No,
30
but not
inches.
the HDMI cable, Jeremy.
I know, but we would. I'm
say,
saying we
Let's
would be playing
let's
right
not-
next to
we
each other.
talked enough shop. Tonight.
Needless to say,
Fine.
Nintendo has got a lot of buzz going for them right now.
As
I
they
think
should.
with everything that they're doing, bringing out
Yet
the
their
old NES.
stock prices are going down.
Yeah, well,
Stock-
everybody's
Everyone's
stock prices are going down.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
that's tied to Trump. Didn't you
Yeah.
hear about it?
No,
As
it's
Trump gets higher in the polls, the stock market is going down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It went down like 16 points when he jumped in the polls last week.
Yeah.
well, you
Yeah.
know what? Just sell all your shares and buy Men in a Tub shares.
yeah,
There you go.
we're-
That
we're-
tells you all the rich people.
Oh,
like,
Trevor's
thank heavens.
done.
oh,
Trevor can
man.
talk again.
Hey, by the way, Pudgy, I kind of begrudge the fact that you guys in God of Atheists, I'm not just some general nerd. You can't just spout random star things.
Star Trek, Stargate.
I mean,
Although I will
granted,
say
You do love all. You do
I
like
do
both of those,
appreciate
don't
the
you?
Stargate. I mean, that's quality right there.
Star Citizen.
Stargate is really like the bottom of the
No, it's
3
not.
stars.
Yeah, I
No,
will
it's not
say,
the
yeah.
movies.
Twitchy says somebody
and
tickle
the
him.
TV shows.
Somebody
no touchy.
tickle.
Ooh, you suck.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm a Star Wars guy, so
All right, let's go to our next.
and
sorry.
Star Citizen.
and Star Trek.
Yeah.
Our next
do like Star
story
Trek.
comes from GameSpot.com. It says video game voice actor strike continues as union pickets Batman publisher this week.
Yeah, I didn't even know that this was happening, but there is a Screen Actors Guild that does video game voiceovers, and they are on strike right now. They've been picketing at several different game makers. The crazy thing about this is that it's only about 25% of video games actually use union voice actors. So it's one of those things that it's like it seems like it's probably not going to be making that big of an impact. But I didn't even realize that this was something that was going on. They've already it looks like it's caused some problems for EA and let's see.
Well, I mean, EA, if you're listening, I'd be more than happy to be a picket line crosser, and and take over.
I'll voice some
voiceovers.
stuff.
Yeah,
You guys, are you serious?
Absolutely.
You're trying to undercut this strike so you can be voice actors?
Well,
What's
they
the-
only need
what's the problem with
25% of their workforce back, so
yeah.
I'll scab.
I think the problem is these voice actors are super talented, and the industry isn't taking them seriously.
No.
Like, I mean, and it's not right. I mean, I think when you look at the way where video games have come from like terrible voice acting to what it is now, where it's like
All your
these,
base are belong to us.
yeah, I know. Like that's like a very cliche, but like but very well known because of how terrible it was. And now, like you look at stuff like Uncharted or even just anything that has a story in it that voice acting is incredible
Right.
anymore. Like I mean, yeah, I don't know.
So you're saying
The
I
Witcher.
couldn't- I
The
couldn't-
Witcher.
You're
But
saying
what I
that
find-
couldn't make it better. Is that what you're trying
What
to
I
say?
what
Yes,
I find
that's what I'm saying.
what
Oh,
I
okay,
find
cool.
crazy about it though.
I mean, I've never heard your voice acting chops, so I don't know. I guess.
I mean, it's one of those things though that it's only 25% of the games use union voice actors, which means that 75% of those voice actors in games today are not in the union, so they're not a part of this. I wonder what the actual percentage of guys that are the recognizable names that you would know, like your Troy Bakers, and so on, that actually would be in that and be now not working on games that'll be coming out here in the next year
That's
or two.
okay. You know, if Destiny can change the voice actor of a game that's
That's
already
true.
published,
That wizard
I mean, big
came
deal,
from the
right?
moon.
That's right.
Here you go, Jeremy.
What you doing?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
we are gonna do this, aren't
What's
we?
happening? What is happening here?
I don't know. I just
This
found
is a court document.
it's a court transcript. I don't know what it's about.
Okay.
Court advises defendant regarding.
Wait, we're gonna
It's a
do two of us?
transcript of proceedings.
yeah.
I want to do
Okay.
two of us.
All
right.
So I'm not saying like
I mean,
not-
Kyle's got.
I think Kyle.
got education
I think Kyle
here.
and Jeremy should do this since
Yeah.
they're both willing to undercut.
So you want to be the
although-
court or the defendant?
You'll need to be
Well,
careful.
I don't know. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Is this
Okay, we
What
need
do you
to-
mean? Be careful. What do you mean by
He's
that?
just saying there's
Well,
some
I
there's
know.
some language.
I know what
you're
there's some
gonna-
language.
You're gonna be the.
Well,
you're
no,
gonna
this
be-
isn't the one. I don't
Oh,
think.
that's not the one. Oh,
I
okay.
just found a random one. So
How about
I
I'll
think-
be the court and you'll be defendant Allen or Mr. Allen as we go.
You'll
through.
be the court, and I'll be the defendant.
yeah.
Alan.
Yeah.
So let's
How about
see.
that?
Let's
Okay.
test out your voice
And if there's
acting
any
skills.
third, if there's any third,
all
if there's
right.
any third,
All right, Rick.
no,
Yeah,
if
no,
there's
you
any,
can't copy the. It's such a ripoff, Kyle.
if there's any third speakers, it's gonna be Trevor jumping in.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
Trevor.
So we're a court and Mr. Allen and I'm everybody else. Okay, I gotta remember that.
I don't know what voice I want to use.
Well, Jeremy gets
I'm
to
just
start, so here we go. Go for it, Jeremy.
Okay, Mr. Allen.
That's way too normal.
Come on, that's okay though. A lot of voice actors, it's their
Oh,
voice.
fine.
That's really bad voice acting already.
Shut up.
right.
You suck.
Did you say right? I didn't hear you say right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Did you say right then?
No, it's not.
Right.
Could you
That's
guys-
my line. Would you do your next line?
I was stalling.
This is so bad already. You guys need to hit it.
I
Start
believe
over
that.
and don't go out of character. All right, do it right all the way through.
Okay, Mr. Allen.
Right.
I believe that your case was going to be going to trial, but this Monday, it's going to be the following Monday.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, I tell you, if you need to tell me something, I want you to come up with. We stop moving the screen. I can't read.
You
how
have
you
to be
read.
able to read.
You broke it.
because you broke it.
No, I
Oh
didn't do anything.
boy! All right, I'm done with it. I lost.
What? No, I wanted to do this.
Fine.
Yeah,
okay,
keep
go
going.
ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, why?
You'll take over the court.
No,
with the same
keep going,
voice.
You
Jeremy.
will take over the court. Oh, okay. I tell you, if you need to tell me something,
Hey, that was pretty good. I like that.
I'll lot you come up here to this podium so you can speak into the microphone and I can hear you.
Oh wait, now I'm doing
Yeah.
this.
Jeremy's
Yeah.
Mr. No, Jeremy, you have to
We're
be.
not switching.
Well, you
Yep.
have to do this.
All
Yes.
he did was copy what I said.
Yeah, well, you did it bad. He did it better. Now you be Mr.
Whoa.
Allen.
Yes. The attorney here, I'm wanting to fire him.
Uh-huh.
And, I don't feel like he's doing any...
Who are you going to who are you going to hire?
I'm not going to hire nobody. I'm going to try and get a different public
There isn't
defense.
you have a right to an attorney.
This lawyer has...
You don't have a right to a specific attorney.
This lawyer has,
Well,
has made
well-
sexual advances on me.
Well,
He's misrepresenting my
Wait,
case.
is this the same one?
It's the same.
I didn't know it was the same one.
that's why
All
I went
right,
with the Morty
we're good.
voice.
I killed it.
That's okay.
Morty, he's advancing on me.
All right.
All right.
So
Who won, guys?
I love that. You have a right to an attorney.
You
to
have
a specific
you
attorney.
have a right to an attorney, Rick.
all right. So, anyways, I don't think either
That was
of you.
this guy right here.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
see, you were just being somebody else.
Yeah,
That's
Kyle was
cheating.
just ripping off some internet
Yeah.
thing right now.
That was
So-
ripping off that court
And
reading.
everyone knows how amazing I am at impersonations.
Yeah, I was hoping it would bring up a different transcript. I didn't realize it was going to bring up the most popular
I mean, that's
one
probably
out there. Yeah, good. All right, let's move on to another story. You guys,
Wait, what is going on in the chat? We kind of stepped away from that for a second. There's a whole lot of talk about Natalie Portman and throwing popcorn in Nathan's face. He's not even here to defend himself
Yeah,
tonight.
I don't know.
Poor
what's
guy.
going
We love you, Nathan. We miss
We
you.
do.
on. This next
Pouring
story,
out a little bit of my soda for you.
this next story comes from The Verge. It says Microsoft to detail its VR headsets for Windows 10 in December.
Yeah, I don't really know that these look like they're going to be that great
They look weird.
because they're going to be Windows.
They look like
so-
virtual.
I don't know.
boards.
No. For being a Mac guy here, Windows is really coming full bore with their
Yeah.
whole bringing out their own PCs.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know if
I
you
will
see,
say
did you
it
see the
is-
new desktop.
It looks incredible.
It does look incredible.
Yeah.
I actually haven't.
Yeah,
You should send me a link
Oh,
sometime.
The
yeah,
Surface-
it's amazing.
the
Surface
Surface-
desktop
Yeah,
Surface
that looks
Pro,
cool.
Pro desktop.
Yeah.
Pro.
It's
Okay.
the Studio. That's what it
Studio,
is.
yeah.
studio, yeah.
The thing like it folds down like this.
Yeah.
whoosh,
And it has its dial.
and it
Did you
lays
see the
flat, and
dial?
You put a dial on it, and you can color pictures.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my
I
God.
guess it's to me, it's like, okay, it seems like you're a little late to the game.
How?
Just now getting this Windows. I don't. I mean, because
How is it
there's-
late though?
Oh, you're saying VR?
Yeah, the VR
Yeah,
because
but
there's
that's
already
not
like
late.
Not really, because honestly, there's not really that many games out right now.
no, but I mean,
So, I mean-
when you think about it, it's one of those things that a lot of Steam runs off of Windows, right? I mean, a lot of people that get games
Yes.
on Steam
Yes.
Yeah.
run it off of
Windows
Windows.
runs on Steam.
You've
I mean,
got
Steam runs on
Xbox
Windows.
that you can try and leverage that with, and PlayStation beat them to the punch.
Nah, but see, here's
Yeah,
the
but they're
thing.
doing
It's
Windows
called
10.
capitalism. It's like
Yeah.
Hyundai saying, "Well, there's already all these other car manufacturers. I guess nobody needs Hyundai."
Well, and
I mean, really.
what they
No,
can
I'm not-
do
I'm
here.
saying it's
but
just
people
that
still
they're-
buy Hyundais.
True.
I
what
mean,
they can do
Well,
there
yeah.
though is they can since they have so much kind of a like there's already been release of VR. They can be like, okay, well this works, this doesn't, and they can release a better, probably cheaper product.
That's what Windows. That's what Microsoft does. They take what works across the board and they turn it into something for the masses.
it really looks like a Nintendo's Virtual Boy, though.
Yeah,
It does. It totally
And
does.
I'm
Rabbit-
curious why there's two colors.
well, because you got to have a goldish
I mean, is one Pro?
It's
Is that
art.
mean-
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm kind of with Rabbit too. She said that it will not cover her face and it doesn't really look comfortable. I agree. It doesn't look as comfortable as some of the other ones that are out
Yeah.
there. Oh yeah, there you
It
go.
totally
Yeah.
looks exactly
There you
like
go.
it.
I'm just saying.
Could,
I love
could you
that
use the
it's-
Virtual Boy with the glove?
No,
Oh,
the Power
that
Glove.
that was something else. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, that looks very similar, but
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, they're a little late to the party, but I wonder they've put a lot of investment in their what's the augmented reality thing they have?
oh yeah, that you're right. I forgot about that.
what
because
is that
it's-
I
called?
can't think of it now.
Holy crap! I don't know why
But
I left my brain.
they keep showing it with Minecraft.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
looks really cool. The augmented reality stuff is actually kind of intriguing to me. I think it's
Yeah.
neat, but I wonder if they were like, okay, we invested a lot of that. The VR thing's kind of taken off, or maybe they like started developing this right when everybody thought VR was just going to be huge and everybody was going to buy 10 million units.
Now
and,
there's like, well,
yeah. So they're like, well, I guess we might as well release this thing. We found all the old Virtual Boy parts we could. I don't know. It's probably not too late to the party. It's probably just kind of like, well, we should have our own. But what baffles me about it though is that they partnered so heavily with Oculus. Mm-hmm. I would almost believe this is a direct response to the whole what's his face, the guy that developed the Oculus. Shoot.
Didn't
Trevor?
Was
I don't-
Oculus
I
the
don't
one
know.
that got bought by Facebook?
No. Yes.
sorry, I can't remember.
What's that guy's name? Oh, I don't know why his name.
Mark Zuckerberg.
No. That's
He just
the thing.
bought it.
He's designing it now. Hands on, very hands on.
But he's like a real young guy who invented it. And it came out that he was like investing all this money.
Ryan Gosling.
That's right. He was in the Trump campaign, wasn't he?
Well, he was like investing money with this company to make stupid political memes to spread all over Reddit and stuff like that. And so people found out and they started
Palmer Luckey.
Palmer, that's his name. I knew he had a real weird name, Palmer Luckey. Yeah, so they found out that he was like investing in this company that was just all this like really hate-driven, almost racist stuff that was going out there. So I almost like when I first saw this story, I kind of thought maybe this is like a direct response for Windows to be like, okay, well maybe we want our own. But I mean, it couldn't be because they had to.
Did he die?
developed.
No, his partner did.
What?
Andrew Reese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, when I typed in creator, like the second thing was creator dead, and I was like,
No.
wait, we're talking.
Maybe he killed his partner and stole all the
In a
plans.
car
That's
accident.
right.
I tell you.
Thanks,
Okay.
by the way, Twitchy Rabbit.
He
I appreciate
they
it.
bless
What, did you
you.
sneeze?
I sneezed.
His snizzens.
I didn't know you sneezed.
Yeah,
That's because you don't pay attention to Trevor.
yeah, gosh.
I'm sorry.
I feel underappreciated.
That's okay.
You should.
Oh, but anyways, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I think VR is a train that people are jumping on, and I don't think anybody knows where it's going. I think it's just like
But
No,
Trevor's on board.
they're kind of laying the tracks in front of, like, just barely in front of the train as it goes, and
Yeah.
we're hoping it ends up somewhere cool. Which it is cool. I mean, experiencing it is
Yeah.
pretty neat.
It's a lot less gimmicky than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Especially after I played VR in Disney World, I was like, for sure it's gonna suck
Yeah.
after that. But no, it's.
I did it. I did it in a mall arcade back in the '90s,
Cool.
and it was really cool.
Yeah, it was the same kind
Yeah.
of thing at Disney World. Kojami, or how do you say his name,
Kujami.
Jeremy?
Kojami.
Kujami.
Kujami.
Yeah.
That's how Jeremy
Yes,
says it.
that's how I do
You're
it.
never gonna let it die.
Yep.
No, Kojima
That's-
draws comparisons between his game design theories and Westworld, says Polygon.com.
Yeah, he's apparently a big fan of the show, which I have not yet watched any of it. Have you've watched it? Have you seen every episode so far?
Oh yeah.
And it's good.
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up,
Oh,
all the thumbs.
everything that I can put up on my body is up.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, nose. No, it's really good.
Nose, toes.
Yeah,
eyes.
eyes, fingers, elbows.
genitals,
It's like that, no, yeah, everything. So,
So over a lady, you win by 1.
sure. Anyways, I am more enthusiastic. So, no, it's imagine like, it's like the idea of like Red Dead Redemption, the video game, but instead of you like playing this separation, like you actually are just John Morrison or whoever, you're your own character just going into this real world. It's like an amusement park where
Right.
all these people that are kind of like androids or whatever, but they're more synthetic. They're like they have blood and they have like skin and everything. And you just, you go in and play your own game pretty much. And
Well,
that's what this story covers.
Right, and I mean the
it's-
showrunners
does a lot
have
with AI and stuff like that.
they've been very vocal that they've taken a lot of their cues from games.
Yeah.
And just like the biggest examples that they've given are Red Dead Redemption and BioShock. But I mean there's in here Kojima Now I'm saying his name stupid because Jeremy has messed me up so much because I wanted to say Kojami and I
Wait
tried
a second. Sorry to stop the feed. Someone just donated $5 to our stream, and we missed it, I think. I don't know who that was.
Thank you.
If that was you in the
Thank
chat, I just got the notification on my phone, so I don't want to out your name because I see your real name.
Yeah.
But if you just donated $5, please let us know who that
Yeah,
was. We
yeah.
really
Thank you.
appreciate that.
You'll get
Yeah.
some
Thank you.
additional tub
That's
bucks
500
for it, too.
tub bucks.
500
Yeah.
tub bucks. So let us know.
Let
Please
us
let us
know.
know who did that. I don't know why our stupid alerts aren't working.
Thanks for
tonight.
helping us get some pizza.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so they're talking about how Kojima has said that a lot of the stuff that's in his game design theories are kind of in there. With like his use of Easter eggs, as well as things like in the first Metal Gear. The example they've got is in the first Metal Gear Solid. There's a torture scene involving Snake and Revolver Ocelot. The number of shocks that Snake gets corresponds to the difficulty level chosen by the player. The dialogue also changed, becoming much more aggressive on higher difficulty settings. So it's just kind of that idea that they're very much playing with in Westworld. So and it makes sense. I mean, from everything I know about the show and what I've read about the show and the original concept that they're building off of, it very much sounds like that could be something that would live in.
As weird as like Kojima gets, it would be interesting if he. I don't know. It would be cool to like have him direct an episode or something like. Have
or
him
direct
come
a
on.
season.
Well, yeah, but usually they don't have a director for a whole season. But just like even an episode or help maybe with some of the writing, it could because this show definitely. I mean, it's not quite Kojima weird, but
I don't know that there is anything that is quite Kojima weird.
But it could be there. God of Atheists, it was you that donated the $5.
Yes, thank you
very
so
much.
much. We really appreciate that. It doesn't happen often here, and we
Kyle's gonna get your 500 tub
are
bucks.
Yes.
incredibly thankful. And we thank you for staying around and watching us knuckleheads talk about stuff on the internet. So this next,
I can't spell.
it's God
True.
of
Atheist.
Atheistios.
Yeah, you singular did it.
This next story also comes from The Verge.
I before E, except after C.
No, that's
or
what-
H.
Now it's God of Atheists.
You're getting there, Kyle. Just
That's
keep
a
trying.
whole.
wait.
That's like a whole different religion.
It wasn't plural the first time, is what your problem. And then the second time,
Then he turned it into.
I
a,
listened to the stupid rule that's I before E, except
Yeah.
after C.
Just copy what it is there. His name is on the screen.
Yeah.
I got it.
There's your 500. Thanks. Thank you again. This next story comes from The Verge. Sony was not, they're just not settled. They want to have a little taste of that premium controller market like Microsoft. Sony announces officially licensed pro gaming PS4 controllers.
because there's always been third party options.
yeah,
That's what this is a third party.
Yes,
But they
sir.
licensed it though.
Yes, that's
This
what's a little
is the
different.
most disgusting looking piece of crap.
It does look bizarre.
terrible.
It looks absolutely disgusting. Like there is no sexiness about this controller.
I think the joysticks look good personally, but that's where I
'Cause
draw.
they're
That's
I'd
where
have to
I
get
draw.
a
knobbies?
different angle.
I think that they just the color of them.
They
looks
look like
cool.
dimples. They look like little
I do
indents.
kind of like the color, just
Yeah.
because it's like PlayStation classically has a little bit of blue.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah,
in
but
its
I mean,
eyes.
you look at the way that the
then
the
there's
handle
another
is
one, though.
curved.
Actually,
There's two of
this
them.
one looks
that
better.
one looks better.
Yeah.
that one looks 1,000 times.
But that's like
better.
because it's like an Xbox controller. It
Yeah.
has
But
the,
it
has the
changed.
Well, no, the other one looks more like an Xbox.
no, it's got the
controller.
asymmetrical
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
thumbsticks
it's
on it.
it's.
Oh yeah, okay.
So-
I see what you mean. The handle itself on the one on the top,
I could see what you mean.
the curvature looks
Oh,
like it
yeah,
matches
yeah,
exactly
yeah,
the
yeah,
Xbox
gotcha.
controller.
Yep, it does. It's kind of a hodgepodge then. They're both kind of hodgepodge.
Yeah, they both really
I-
looked. Ugh.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
Gross.
I really, I mean, okay, the Xbox Elite controller is
sexy.
stupid expensive.
No, it's
Yeah.
sexy
It is
amazing.
stupid expensive though.
It's sexy
Yeah,
It
amazing.
is.
It's nice, though.
It's the
thing that
only
sucks
controller I
is
wanna
that
play with.
I
Yeah.
want to get one, but I don't know if I can justify it at the moment because
Yeah.
of how much I have moved more towards playing independent games on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
play like multiplayer stuff for the most part on Xbox unless there's something that's like an exclusive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so for a controller that I'm spending $150,
$150, yep.
$150, that I'm not going to use nearly as much as a regular PlayStation.
I feel like they could probably produce that for like about $100, like sell it for $100, and it would be perfect. Like
That's probably true.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, the controllers themselves are 60 for a basic controller, so maybe 120 would be even a little more. I'd even double would be fair.
Yeah.
But I feel like 150 is a little steep.
The one thing about the Xbox Elite controller that I don't like is, so I'm one of those like heavy pushers, you know, on the joysticks, heavy-handed, heavy thumbed, and sometimes the left since they're magnetic, the left one will pop out on me.
I've never had that happen.
Oh, really? I've never had that happen.
Well, you know, if you're that
I'm a
disappointed
ripper.
in
I'm a
it,
ripper,
Holy cow,
man.
dude!
if you're that
like
disappointed in
manhandling.
it, I'll give you $5 for it.
No. It's just sometimes in a multiplayer game, if I hit that a little hard, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I've only had that problem with the D-pad. I've pushed too hard on the
Oh, and
D-pad
had it
it's
pop?
popped up, but it hasn't come off.
Oh yeah.
But
See,
And the whatever the
trigger,
paddles.
the paddles. Yeah.
I just they're gone. They're just
Yeah,
put
I
them
never
back in
used
the
them.
case.
That was one thing I when I first got them, I kind of hoped though it wouldn't be just redundant buttons because they just take the place of
If I
one of the
could
button
if I
pushes,
could
so.
replace the bumpers with it instead of just the buttons, I'd probably use
Yeah.
them for bumper replacement.
So
I didn't
you
have
can
to
do
shift
that.
off the
You
trigger.
you can do that. In the
How do-
Xbox settings, you go in and
Yeah.
remap the buttons.
'Cause
Done.
at-
I'm going to use them now.
Yeah.
At first,
Yeah.
I started using for the clicks. Yeah.
It just
Also
seems like that
noticed-
would be like for those games where you actually use all 4 of those at the same time. It feels awkward having like your pointer fingers on the buttons and
Yeah.
then your middle fingers on the trigger. Whereas having the middle finger for the paddles on the back just seems like that would be so much better.
There was something I found with Battlefield 2 that I thought was interesting, and I actually liked it
Battlefield
after
2?
I thought about Battlefield 1. Sorry.
He had to do that to you
Yeah,
after
I
the
had to do that.
PlayStation thing. He had to do it to you.
Yeah. Was one of the things that they did in that game is any of the bolt action rifles, you can't have the triggers on the short pull.
Oh yeah.
If you have it switched on the bottom to be the short pull or whatever it's called.
Oh, in Battlefield?
You can't fire it.
In Battlefield, the gun will not fire.
That's cool, though.
You have to switch. Yeah, it's like, no, this is a bolt action. You're supposed to take your time pulling that trigger. Like,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know if these are. I might like if I could feel them, like go to a store
They
and
don't
actually
even
hold.
look like they have much. They're still the smooth plastic. Well, that one
Yeah.
might have some dimpling on it.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about the Xbox Elite is it's got a little. It's grippy.
Kyle
Maybe
did
'cause
just
I squeeze.
describe this shocker. This is true, Teddy. Thank you for clearing that up for us.
Yeah.
He did do a lot of
Welcome,
this.
Teddy,
like,
by the
just
way.
like I do this thing. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
It was close to that.
Login did say earlier, WTH is that monstrosity.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty much summed up
Yep.
my thoughts when I first opened this article. I was like, really?
Yeah, it's a
Although
little.
the more I look at it, the more I'm okay with it.
I really
No.
want to. I really want to feel it. I think I want to feel it.
Trevor,
Like,
you're
yeah.
not allowed.
No,
you're not
I-
allowed to like
Trevor,
it.
here's this. Buy both of them for us, and
Yeah.
then bring them on the show,
Bring
and
'em
in.
we'll look
Alright,
at them.
sure,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And
I'm
if they could
curious
get rid
about
of that little.
I'm
pad
curious about
thing that
this
they
one though,
have.
because it's
Yeah.
got like that metal thing on the cable.
Is that like a quick
What is
release
it? So I don't
cable
know if
though?
that's like
That was the other thing about it. Both of them look like they're cabled,
Yeah,
like not wireless.
those
which-
are probably plugs.
That
They
looks
look
like
like
it's a
plug-
plug,
but the other
yeah.
one looks like it's like a metal quick release or something.
Yeah, I'm sure they're wireless.
Hey, Logan, I'm
know.
allowed to have opinions.
Trevor. All right, and then this next story, I actually brought this story. Holy crap, dude! Friggin'.
What is going on?
God of Atheists just gave us $10 more.
Thank you.
Jeez.
He wants
Thank
to-
you.
you know, if other people want tub bucks,
Holy
that is the
cow.
fastest way to get them.
It's 1,000 tub bucks, man.
Thank
Really,
you.
what you should do is you should go to Patreon
Well,
because you would have gotten some free.
well, that's a monthly thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
let-
I'll
just
tell you
like-
what,
no,
though.
what-
I'll tell you
Don't
what,
give
though.
horse
much.
in the mouse, Kyle, please.
Tell you
I'm
what,
just saying
though.
he would have gotten
Yeah.
some
Yeah. What-
additional stuff. With
That
it.
lunch
So-
cast is getting pretty amazing.
Yeah.
$5 a month,
Anyways.
guys. Okay.
All right, guys.
No, thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
No, we
much for
appreciate
that.
it.
We really, really appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
definitely going to cover our
Yeah.
pizza budget
How much was
for the
it?
stream. $10.
$10.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
1,000 tub bucks.
Yeah, that's we
Boom.
got some pizza.
Done. 1,000 tub bucks.
if
And
only
if
your
anyone
wallet.
else feels guilty in the chat,
Is this like church now, where they like
Oh,
pass the
geez.
plate?
Exactly.
Jeremy,
I'm
jeez.
sorry.
If it wasn't
no,
bad
no,
enough
no,
that
bring it
everybody's
up
like,
to the front. Okay,
"Oh, you guys need more money."
don't pass the plate. Bring it to the front.
We crossed the line, fellas. We crossed the line.
He says get some extra toppings on
Thank
the pizza.
you.
Thank you,
All
right,
God.
thank you.
We
Yeah.
will do that. Extra
Oh,
cheese.
believe me, we will get
oh,
extra
we love
cheese.
cheese.
All right.
All the cheeses.
So this next story comes from waypoint.vice.com, which is interesting that they decided to keep that as their domain. I wonder if waypoint.com is available or not. I don't know. But this is I don't know if anybody's familiar with this. This is a new site that just launched, a new gaming site, which is kind of exciting because I always like it when new gaming sites are still happening in this, especially, which we didn't really, are we talking about this tonight at all? The Bethesda thing and reviews? Do we have that story tonight?
What about reviews?
Thought we talked about it last week.
Oh, did
where
we?
they
talked about it last week,
where
didn't
they're not giving out early comments.
Yeah, we talked about it last
Yeah, we
week.
talked about that last
Well,
week.
anyways,
or the week before.
Yeah,
I think
it was last week.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's interesting because I mean, with that, they're pretty much slapping game critics in the face, like saying,
Yeah,
whatever, we don't really value you, but we do. And so to see a new gaming site is exciting. But this is Vice's gaming.
I
based
love
on
the
Vice.
drawing there
Oh,
that
nice.
they used for that. It's cool.
Austin Walker, who used to be on Giant Bomb, he left, and they hired him. Vice hired him to start a gaming website
Oh, cool.
specifically, and there's
That's what
some other,
Waypoint is?
Yeah, there's some other good guys on there. Patrick Klepek is also one. But anyways,
I like that it's titled Long Reads or whatever.
I'm a big gaming journalism nerd.
You can't wait until they talk about you, right? That'll be when you feel like
That
you've
isn't
made
gonna-
it.
Oh gosh.
Well, we're not devs,
So
really.
honored,
Yeah,
so
we're not.
honored.
Anyways, this I brought a friggin' Star Citizen story, so you're welcome,
Because
Trevor.
you found the light.
No, I just thought this was interesting on the title
Yeah.
mainly. It says, I sold my Star Citizen fleet to finance a new car.
This is insane because the amount of detail that has been put into this game, going down to the point that he talks about how there was a commercial for a space BMW basically with a Don Draper style voiceover to try and get you to buy this aircraft.
Well, it's more. They do a lot of lore work. I mean, it's supposed to be something. I'm not saying that they're not trying to get you to donate to the development, but it's also kind of just something fun to do because they do that for they've got 5 different ones that they are inspired by real world commercials. There's one that's like a truck. There's one that's
I'm kind of confused. So did this guy? Did he design the fleet of ships or
No, so what he
No.
did is
because he had to buy them, right?
He signed up because he initially kind of saw this and decided he was going to jump in and play the game. And within a matter of time, he had basically gotten a hold of a bunch of these ships. And in turn,
Had he hijacked him?
well, I don't think he
You
hijacked
can't
him,
do that. No.
but he said that he decided to burn a gift card that he'd gotten for his birthday on his second ship, with a little more luxury value. It was $80. Wasn't sold with a game pre-order, meaning that he couldn't just trade it in space escorts towards it. So he bought it, and then he said that there was someone that wanted to buy the ship from him, and he received $146 in his account. Far more than they'd agreed upon, and he's like, all the alarms were telling me this is some kind of scam. It went through, and he basically made money, and so he started flipping ships.
How does that? So Trevor, I mean,
So okay.
Can't anyone just buy a ship?
Okay, so
Like,
they
I mean-
offer certain ships at a limited amount of time, and they also offer what they call lifetime insurance, to where they have insurance on there that'll cost you in-game currency, which they keep saying it's not a big deal, it's not going to cost much. Lifetime insurance isn't that big a deal, but everybody freaks out about it anyway. So that's probably what mainly he does, because he probably buys them in concept sales where they offer lifetime insurance. And
So
then,
they're
Right.
like, he
So
gets
what
them,
he- what
he's
he's-
early in. Like
What he says
yeah,
is basically, I had pre-ordered the game in a period that he not only had the ability to continue purchasing ships with lifetime insurance, but he could still buy and later trade ships that were not available to people that joined after him. So he basically went in and bought a bunch of these ships, and because they were then ships that weren't able to be bought, they had lifetime insurance. they've got value within the game because somebody can say, hey, that's a ship that I can't get a hold of.
And I can't lose either.
And you can't lose because now it has insurance. So as soon as you've traded it off and they've paid you the money, that person has the same kind of insurance that
So
they
how
have
do you
right away.
give them the ship?
There's a way you can gift them.
Oh, okay. So then they become like the titled owner at that point.
Yeah.
So then this guy sold his ships
'Cause
to
it makes
another-
me feel
to
like-
other players.
Basically, yeah.
I would be
Right.
concerned giving the guy money, not. I
Yeah.
mean,
I agree.
because
and
I'd be like,
obviously,
how do
there's-
I know that they're not gonna,
Yeah.
you know,
There's a
Right.
huge
retain the
risk that,
ship?
yeah. I mean,
Mutiny
it's-
Teddy says as much. He says scams. And that's what he said his first initial thought was because the guy had actually sent money that was way more than what they'd agreed on. And once
God of atheists.
did, he
Holy
just
crap.
did he just do another one?
Yeah, he just did $20 now.
Jeez.
Oh my god!
That's great.
Wait,
Thank you.
I'm just blown away.
Yeah, holy crap, dude.
You're
So
the
that's
best.
35, right?
Yeah, that's
Holy
35
crap.
total.
He's getting
That's
close
like-
to that number. I said I'd give him a shirt.
Yeah, I know. I think that was for Extra Life though, wasn't
Well,
it?
yeah, he'd have to do that tomorrow. is
Oh,
what we're
okay.
saying. Yeah, yeah,
That's right. No.
No, thank you though. Jeez. I
yeah,
mean,
it's awesome.
How much?
we're
How
just-
many $10 am I giving him now? That was $20. Is that?
That's
So that's
2,000.
20 or 2,000, yeah.
I mean, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm just baffled.
Thank you,
and
man. You're
humbled
awesome.
and
Yeah. Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you.
15 because for pepperoni nipples.
15 more for pepperoni nipples.
Done and done.
Who needs to finance cars? We just need to eat pizza.
And show our nipples.
Show nipples, and we'll
Oh,
get
man.
some God of Atheists.
I'm just glad I got the alerts working like just in
Yeah.
the nick of time.
Yeah, yeah.
well, thank you. Jeez.
All right.
That's
wow,
great.
that
Thank you.
is awesome. So anyways, Star Citizen is
It's a way to make
a
some
way
money.
to make some money, I guess.
Yeah.
I just wonder, could you technically go and like when the game's out, could you go steal ships and then sell them to people for real money?
Not really. I mean, you
Okay.
probably could. Okay, so they don't plan on. I mean, they're going to close the pledge store once the game is actually out. So I mean,
What do you mean the pledge store? That's giving it to someone else?
Where you can't buy ships anymore. You can't give them real world money for a
Oh,
ship.
okay.
So then how
So-
do you get a ship?
You buy them with in-game currency.
Okay.
Where you
there's-
just
So
earn
they would
money
be
in-game.
locking it
So
out
this
from
is-
other people being
Well,
able to make
I
money
mean-
off of it. It would be something
Well,
that once the game goes live, you can only buy it from the developer.
Kind of feasibly though. Well, I mean,
No,
you're buying
someone
it with
could
in-game
still do it
stuff.
outside
you
of
you
it,
could
though.
totally feasibly like buy this ship in the game with
And then sell it
currency,
to
and then
someone in
sell it
real
to
money.
somebody.
Mutiny
for
Yeah,
Teddy
it'll be-
says
it'll
it's
be
still
farming.
a scam.
Yeah,
There'll be
I
a whole
agree.
bunch of people in North Korea farming this like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like people can sell, WoW accounts that are level 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the max level is anymore.
I'm intrigued. I'm going to say my piece about Star Citizen real quick. I am very intrigued by it because I did play just a little bit of it with Trevor yesterday when we were testing some streams for Extra Life.
You looked
And-
super bored in that 2 minutes that you were on. By
Yeah.
the way,
Well,
you looked so bored. I thought it was like a still shot that it was frozen.
It probably
and then I
was
looked
frozen.
a
But he
little
was
bit
paying
closer,
attention.
and your
That's
your
what it
face
was.
moving. So I knew it wasn't. I
Yeah.
could hear your kids in the background a little bit when
So,
I turned it up all the way
yeah,
and stuck my phone up.
that
to
was
my
probably
ear.
when we were setting it up. But there was a moment when the game's still kind of depending on what server you get on, it's kind of laggy sometimes
yeah.
or whatever. But I walked out on this dock and I hear Trevor talking to me, and I'm just like, and he's like flying his ship, whatever. He's got this big ship, and I'm just looking around on the dock, like, okay, where are you, Trevor? And he's trying to figure out where I am, and I'm like, I'm on, whatever, dock B, whatever. And all of a sudden, I see this huge ship come over my head, and I kind of had that moment of
Aw.
okay, this is pretty cool. Because he comes down and he lands the ship, and all of a sudden, it drops down, and he comes out of it, and
he
And
takes
then
the
he
helmet
shot
off
you.
and he
Oh.
waves his hair around.
yeah, and then we made out.
And you guys made out hardcore.
Yeah.
Virtually. No, but so I walk up and I look him in the eyes and I stand on the little platform and we go up in his ship and he goes and sits down in the cockpot.
That's called the bathroom. For those. That's what they actually call a space toilet. Yeah. It has to do with the
He sits
fact
down in the
that in
cockpot.
space there's a vacuum seal that you have to attach, and so
Oh my gosh.
it's,
I just say that?
The cockpot.
We made out and then we went to the cockpot.
This story's getting hot.
So he sat
Then
on
what happened?
Oh gosh.
Oh, you guys look real embarrassed right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at how red they both are getting. They both went to the cock pot.
My glasses are steaming up.
So when he sat down, what'd you do?
Oh gosh.
Okay, so
Stirred the pot.
he sat down in the cockpit, which doesn't sound any better at this
Not
point.
really.
But anyways, it's a big ship, you know, and he's flying it, and so I just kind of like a real jerk, just kind of like ran in front of him the whole time he's flying,
Which was really disorienting.
and so anyways, I go and I just ran around his ship and I went to the back.
Yeah, you
and
did.
I saw this little. I saw this.
Making so much more
Okay,
sense.
can we just get back to it? All right. So, anyways, there was this little. It said like use, and so I pushed the function button and I sat down in this little escape pod. And I was like, "Oh, Trevor's gonna be mad because I'm gonna take this and fly it out of his ship."
And it'll be gone, right?
And I
Does
was
it
like,
disappear if you do that?
"Well, see, this is the thing.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's not functional yet.
It's
Oh.
not
So I'm just like an idiot sitting in this thing,
just sitting in this thing.
and I'm like, Trevor, you're gonna be mad at me, and I'm trying to push buttons to fly out, and nothing's working. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that doesn't work yet." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I kind of went back to like not being as excited, but still, all the potential is there if it pays off, which it should because they have $1 billion.
They have so much money.
Like it will be really, really incredible
in 20 years.
Yeah. So, we'll have to save that clip.
Yeah, that's
for
definitely.
in the cockpot.
Trevor sits in the cockpit.
It's like a crock pot, you know. I think I merged the words, you know. Whatever. Okay, let's do the
Does
next
get hot
story.
in there.
The next story is if you were weird and like that last Ninja Turtles movie, I'm sorry, they're not going to make another
You're
one.
going to be sad.
I figured, Eric, you'd be happy
This
about
comes from comicbook.com. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 won't happen. Says Out of the Shadows producer. Now, I can't say I'm surprised to this. I went
The rhinos, I mean...
I went and saw the second one, and man, it was so bad. And so we, it wasn't great. So I don't know. Did anybody like the first two movies at all?
I didn't see
I,
either of them.
I wanted to like the first one.
I know. I wanted to.
I wanted
as well.
so bad to like it.
Yeah.
And when it was over, I was like, no, I didn't like it.
I saw the first one. Like, I enjoyed watching it. I mean, it wasn't good. Definitely, there was definitely some eccentricities. Okay, yeah, it was dumb in some ways, but yeah, it wasn't Suicide Squad bad though.
Yeah, that's pressure. I don't know. It's a bummer because the movies should have been better. Like,
Yeah.
But then when you know Michael Bay's got his hands in things, it's just like,
Well, I think the weirdest part is that nothing about the movies was ever said about like the anime, like the CG or anything like that, which to me was like the one thing that I was like when they first announced it and that it would be live action and you kind of saw the pictures of them, I was like, those look really kind of lame. But like that's not even what people had complaints with in the movies. It was the movies themselves.
It was bad story, bad acting, bad.
Well, because I think even
graphics,
though the turtles, I didn't really like the design. I didn't really like the. Whoa, I got a video playing.
yeah.
I didn't really like the design of the turtles at all. I still would have forgiven that if the story would have been good. But the moment they were like, April named us when we were baby turtles.
Yeah, it
and I
went
was
really
just like,
bad.
are you
No.
serious? You're trying to like bring it back as April. You were pets of April. Oh my gosh, it was dumb.
Nothing can be coincidence.
And yes, God of Atheists, if Vanilla Ice was in it, it would have been a billion times better. Because, we would have had a sweet new rap.
Yeah.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja. That was a great movie. Secret of the Ooze, anybody? Come on. No? Nobody? Nobody? Okay.
Was that the third one?
Second one.
Second
Jeez,
one?
You guys suck.
I know.
Um,
I didn't get to see a whole lot of that stuff when I was a
San
kid.
Francisco.cbslocal.com says birth control shots for men prevent pregnancy but cause mood swings, depression.
Yes. So there are injections that are being used using hormones to drastically lower sperm counts, which to me the whole thing just kind of sounds like it's a little backwards.
Sounds like a gamble.
Right.
It's just lowering the count.
Right. So, and I don't know if it. There was a second. This was one of Nathan's stories, and he isn't here tonight. As you can tell, there's no TV in the bottom right hand
Just go
corner.
with that.
So it's one of the CNN one has a little more detail, but I'm confused as to what exactly is going on, because it almost seems like they're using it to lower their count. But they said that there were 4 of them that became fathers out of the 266 married men who participated in the study. So I guess
at least they clarified it. They only allowed married men in the study, so that they, you know.
But I mean, it is supposed to be it is supposed to be a birth control shot, so it's supposed to be something that the CNN article kind of alludes to more of the fact that with women, it's one of those things that really birth control in a lot of cases, medicinally speaking, is almost entirely based on the woman's side of things. So it's something that gives another option.
Well, except for the old latex,
Yeah, the old latex.
as they call it. The kids are calling
as
it.
the kids are calling it these days.
No, yeah, that's I don't know. Seems interesting. I mean, that just seems like it's not as surefire as other forms of birth control.
Well, the problem is they're saying that it's something that it is causing a lot of mood swings and depression among men. And the other part is the interesting thing that when they're talking about, like, when you give a testosterone pill to somebody, it basically tricks their mind into thinking that it's there and that there's enough testosterone. And they've found that a lot of men actually, like, their bodies just stop naturally producing testosterone when they are on those pills. So I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy.
It's a weird thing.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan still haunts us.
Yeah.
His,
You know what?
Hey,
Though?
let me respond
He
for
comes
Nathan
up
here.
with some good stories.
no, they're
so
great.
so
I
Eric, ask Nathan what you normally ask him about the stories that you don't know what the point is.
So Nathan, what did you bring this story for?
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get this shot when and sometimes it works when you sit down in the cock pot with your buddy.
Yeah, in that cockpit.
I know. I mean,
If it's your buddy, you don't
And then you
need
go
that
around
shot,
the
by
back.
the way.
yeah. Oh, God.
Sit in the
You
escape
do
pod.
need the latex,
yeah.
though.
Make sure your skate pod works. This next story comes from WGNTV.com. Says Burger King restaurant dresses up as McDonald's for Halloween. Oh, it's so cute. Oh.
I think you can play this video because it doesn't. At least I wasn't able to get any sound on it earlier. Maybe there is sound.
Okay.
Doesn't
That's
seem to be.
hilarious.
But yeah,
it's pretty
they went out and they covered their signs and wrote McDonald's on it.
That's pretty funny.
And then underneath the sign in front, it said, "Boo! Just kidding. We still flame broil."
Okay,
still,
who's the tool
whoa.
that has brass knuckle
brass
iPhone
knuckle
case?
iPhone.
I know, I
that
saw
is
that too.
amazing.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is. But
It's a way to not drop your
Oh
phone.
boy, yeah. and then punch dudes. I wonder if
Yeah.
it's like never mind. But that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That
So
is
they
funny.
covered it up, and then it's the sign itself, as you can see there. Boo! Just kidding. We still flame grill our burgers. Happy Halloween.
Oh, what a cute, heartwarming story that was.
See, Nathan doesn't bring all weird stories about sperm counts and stuff.
I like that. I like that story.
Burger King has been way more playful with McDonald's.
I know.
than
And McDonald's is
has.
just like, we're better than you, so
Yeah.
no, we're
Yeah.
not gonna.
Remember when they tried to do the McWhopper?
Yeah, I remember that.
That would
We
have been
covered that
amazing.
story. It probably would have
Yeah.
been disgusting, actually. But
Yeah,
yeah,
probably
Oh,
would have.
oh, bro.
it would have been.
That was actually the episode where we came up with the Whopperito.
Yeah,
and then they stole that from us.
They did steal that idea.
stole it
Still waiting on some royalties.
Yeah, royalties, please.
Yeah.
CTV,
Hey, the man.
CTVnews.com says Starbucks new cup design incites online wrath.
I like
When doesn't it?
Nathan's
Again.
I like Nathan's title for it a little bit better. Starbucks' latest cup causes another non-traversy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The essentially this is something that the cup itself has a bunch of drawings. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see a little more up close.
They done forgot the Jesus.
Yeah. So it's just a bunch of people, And they said
Is
during
there
a diverse.
Waldo? Did you see Waldo?
I can't.
No?
I wasn't
No
able to
Waldo?
find him.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking.
But they said during a divisive time in our country, Starbucks wanted to create a symbol of unity as a reminder of our shared values.
By
Well,
putting
no,
a cup full of white people.
Yeah, I was like, I noticed they're all white, so that works. Good job, Starbucks. All the white people on your black coffee.
We're bringing them all together.
Well, now we've got a controversy.
Yeah, I know.
If we didn't before,
Minute is responsible.
we're responsible for starting the controversy.
Yeah, all the white people.
Mm-hmm.
So the tweet is going to be Starbucks
Well, no,
is
they
racist.
just
bye,
said-
log and fail. Have a
Bye,
good
log
weekend.
in.
Hey, so hopefully see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, stop by for a while.
Stop by for a
tomorrow
while or all night. You know, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Get them tub bucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
I suppose if you
cool.
look at the way they're drawn, maybe you could pick out some
That
diversity.
makes it almost even
Yeah.
more racist.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really.
Just
Oh, there's
caricatures.
the hipster with the lines on his chin. What's
Yeah.
that all about?
Yeah, or that one that
Did you
looks
see
like,
it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Or the one
Yeah.
that looks like they're like some.
Well, I want to just go through a couple of these tweets here.
Yeah.
Because there's some reaction tweets.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
Like this one. At Meg Towner, went to get my first red cup and it's green? Question mark. What? Question mark. My gingerbread latte is instantly less festive. So mad at Starbucks.
because red and green aren't the same.
She's got to be like she's being sarcastic, right? Like she's got to be.
I hope that's
No.
sarcasm.
That's sarcastic.
So wait, what are we?
It's gotta
Are
be
we doing a
sarcasm.
react? Is that what we're doing right
No,
now?
we're not.
Oh,
Well, no,
'cause I thought I was supposed to be like,
Because
"What?"
last year there was
No,
that
we're reading
big
their
criticism about the
reactions.
fact that they took all the Christmas motifs off of the cup and it was just a
Yeah.
red cup. So now everybody's expecting just a red cup, and because it's green and has a whole bunch of
People.
drawn white people on it, people are upset.
But I bought my Starbucks Jesus T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm glad. I'm proud
Right.
of you for doing that.
Yeah.
Christian lives matter.
Someone else said, retweet if you think Starbucks is trying to take Jesus out of Christmas with that new cup. Make this go viral so Starbucks makes red cups again.
But
Oh,
Jesus
gosh.
is in all their
But
hearts.
weren't they upset last year because
Right,
they were red?
upset because they were red and they didn't have any Christmas motifs, which none of the Christmas motifs that were on there had anything to do with Jesus. They were like Christmas trees or like ornaments or whatever.
He's
Like, what does that have to do with that?
I'm
Hey,
so
crazy.
Top box. You have a lot
Hey,
of top
crazy!
bucks,
You have someone making a run for your money there with God of Atheists.
Yeah, God of Atheists is trying to
He
rack
figured
up
out
them
how to
top
rack them up.
bucks. Yeah. Yeah, I just,
Someone else,
this is-
when it's red cup season, but Starbucks is giving out green ones. Hashtag get it together.
When has green not been about like Christmas
Yeah,
too?
red and green are Christmas colors, people.
Yeah, Christmas trees.
Why
you know,
does it
wreaths
matter
are
what
green.
color their cup is at all?
gosh,
They're
yeah.
probably because since Starbucks logo is already green, it shouldn't be green on the cup.
Yeah,
doesn't
real
make any
But
basic.
their but where's their logo?
I agree, Pudgy.
Yeah, Pudgy
Yeah.
Pudgy says white girls.
Yeah,
Which
basic
a lot
white
of these
girls.
responses that I'm seeing here very much sum that up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm
you're-
pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you're onto
Except for
something there.
Robert.
if your image on Twitter is a cupcake, you might be basic.
You might be.
All right, let's go on. Let's move on. Let's not give Starbucks any more free advertising.
That's right.
I'm liking this
Tonight's
story.
podcast brought to you by not that.
This next
coffee
story
place.
comes to us from abcactionnews.com. It says a viral. Oh, wait, this is viral, I guess. How does a news organization just tell
Like-
people?
Viral.
This is viral, guys. Just so
It's
you know.
viral.
Believe me.
We're reporting on it because
You're gonna
Yeah.
get diseased from
it's
it.
now viral
no, I
because
just
we
are they?
reported it.
Yeah, are they
I saw
calling it
you-
viral, or did they pick it up
They're
because it
claiming
was
it.
They
viral?
picked it up because
Well,
it's already viral.
It's like if you see it on the internet, it must be viral.
Yeah, I think this is their way of saying we admit that we didn't
weren't here
break
first.
this news for you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This
But
was
we're
something
jumping on the bandwagon.
It went viral, so we've gotta spread this by coughing a little more
Okay.
into it.
Anyways, this is viral, guys, in case you need to know. It says, patient seriously burned after fart sparks fire during surgery.
Yes, this is a story.
This is a sad story.
This
Stop
is-
laughing.
It is super sad. This happened
I mean-
in Japan.
It was a lady, and so there's already some.
You're just taking my. You're
I'm
stealing
sorry,
my thunder,
Kyle.
man.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Stealing
it was my
thunder.
story, but you
No,
no,
it
go for
wasn't.
No, go
I
for
brought it.
I wanted to bring it.
This is my story. I wanted to bring it.
I wanted credit for it.
That's right.
It's mine.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Kyle.
Go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry. I apologize for
Yeah,
stealing
so
your thunder.
she
Your
sparked a
thunder.
fire because when
We
she was
didn't
in the
start
middle
the
of
fire.
surgery, she passed gas on the operating table, and it started a fire. I believe. So they're saying that basically when the patient's intestinal gas leaked into the space of the operation
I'm gonna start
room-
saying that. Oh, what's that smell? Whose intestinal gas
Leaking
leaked?
intestinal gas.
Hey, careful, that might cause a fire.
Yeah.
So it ignited with the irradiation of the laser. And the burning spread, eventually reaching the surgical drape and causing the fire. Oh my gosh. I think that one of the surgeons was also burnt in this.
Yeah, but the lady was pretty well torched.
Is that why they tell you not to eat before you
That's
go under?
probably why they tell you not to eat before you go under. Because
That's-
lasers and farts
Yes,
create
that is why.
disaster.
That is why.
That top ramen makes you gassy.
Crazy Legs says lighting fire is cheapest and most efficient way to trim your bikini line.
You know, Crazy. It's been.
I don't think that's the safest way,
No,
though.
I will say this is
cheapest, probably.
It's. I think it's fairly well known with those who are, in the tub with us weekly that Crazy admits that he knew me years ago.
Yeah, we know that.
And I
Okay,
want to
yeah, we
say,
get it.
Crazy knows what he's talking about here.
He lights farts
Okay,
a lot.
at
He took
summer
care of it. He
camp
trimmed
when
his
he was one of
bikini
my
line a lot.
campers,
He trimmed his
he
bikini
thought
line.
doing some fire farts was pretty hilarious until you realize sometimes you
Oh,
get
yeah,
a
he
little
didn't
pucker
say
back
safe.
on that. You know.
So did your whole cabin have to like show up for bikini inspection?
Oh no, he just had a little bit of extra tingle afterwards. So, yeah, that's a real thing.
yes. I mean, I just
Way to make it weird.
yeah. You just took us to the
I'm just
probably one of the darkest ways we could go with this here.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty sad. I don't know, but
Yeah.
let's not like make jokes about lighting your farts on fire. It's just not safe. We shouldn't do it at home. But I do like that we came up with a new way of referencing farts. What was it again?
Intestinal leakage.
Intestinal leakage, or intestinal gas leaked.
Oh, okay.
we'll just do
Into the
intestinal
space of the
leakage.
operation
Well, yeah,
room.
because
I
intestinal
suppose
leakage could be other
that'd
things.
Be
Yeah. Okay.
be after Taco Bell.
Yeah, don't need to talk about.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
All right, it's
So we're gonna do
it's that
last
time.
week's, right?
It's 404 time, and let's see who won
was
the
our
virtual
winner?
boy.
Who won the virtual boy? We're giving it away for 404ing. And we will be the contestants next week.
I want to win it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, if we're actually giving that away, man,
That
why
would
is
be
your
stupid.
Twitter so zoomed in?
It's this. There's a long story. I don't feel like explaining.
Oh,
it
that's
now.
right. That's right. There it is.
Oh, look
right
at that.
there.
Right in there.
It was a tie.
We have
No,
14.
1% difference.
I think a lot of people came in and voted last minute today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Canadian over sleazy.
All right, so remind
was-
me,
Remind Jeremy, Trevor.
because I forget things.
Oh.
And everyone else who didn't watch it last week.
Nathan usually
Oh
reminds
no,
us.
I remember who it was. It was the guy that came into the guy's house and was cooking eggs naked.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That is great. In
The
Canada.
naked, the naked egg cooker.
Oh, eggs Benedict.
He just barely won it over the other guy. Well, there you go. All right, here's our first nominee for this week. Chicago school cancels Christian haunted house because my internet browser is zoomed in too far. Christian haunted house that depicted Pulse nightclub massacre.
This
for
is just
Halloween.
crazy.
That's
oh my
terrible.
Gosh, really?
So, are you going to tell the story, Kyle?
Go for it.
I mean-
You can tell it if you want to. Go for it.
Just do
So
it, Jeremy.
this pastor thought it would be a great idea to rent out like a middle school or an elementary school, and recreate a way to witness to the children by recreating the Pulse nightclub massacre. And he advertised that he wanted to have people who would be willing to, be some of the dead bodies and redoing the entire thing from the sign out front to everything going on, and thought this was going to be like a great way to witness to kids by. I don't know, saying that you're going to die if you're gay. I don't know what the deal is.
What the heck?
But luckily, the school kind of that was gonna he was renting out to kind of build this thing was kind of once they found out what he was doing, they're like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna let you do this.
Yeah, so it wasn't just the Pulse massacre that was in there that was off color. They also reportedly set to depict a botched abortion. And the Charleston massacre, in which the 9 black Christians were gunned down in a church by a 21-year-old man.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's just...
Well, if anybody deserves this nomination,
that is
tasteless.
What are we calling him? Gay club pastor. Gay pastor.
Well, you got to have like a Halloween thing in there somewhere,
Pastor
right?
Pulse. Pastor without a pulse.
Let us know in the chat what you think we should, call
I like
him.
that.
The what?
Pastor without a pulse.
Because it's
because he's kind of a heartless thing. So we'll go with that unless someone has something better in the
Yeah,
in the
if you
chat.
got something better in the chat.
All right, let's go to our next nominee. This one comes from NBCWashington.com. It says, 3. Man, why do headlines have to suck so much? I just don't like the way they're written. Boy, 3. Found at DC school with loaded pistol. Father arrested.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let's play that. Let's roll the footage.
Just watch the video.
Roll
that beautiful bean footage.
Showed up with a loaded gun at school.
We just learned about this case from D.C. police in the last hour. The boy's father arrested tonight. News 4's Shamari Stone with new details now from Moton Elementary School on Morris Road in Southeast. Shamari?
Tonight, this is very troubling. Police tell us that this child is just 3 years old.
Jeez.
They say that he brought a loaded pistol to Moton Elementary School behind me here in Southeast DC. The child is in preschool. Detectives tell us officers arrested the boy's father, 31-year-old Anthony Earl Childs, today. Police say a security guard checked the boy's backpack and found the loaded Glock 17 9mm semi-automatic pistol around 9:30 this morning. We still don't know why the guard checked the boy's bag in the first place. Childs is charged with carrying a pistol without a license, possession of unregistered ammunition, and recklessly endangering a child's physical, mental, or emotional health. Tonight, this story is developing, and we will bring you the latest details as they become available on our NBC Washington app. In Southeast DC,
is out of
I'm
breath
Shamari Stone,
through this whole
News 4.
thing.
I love how his producer's like, don't forget to plug the app. Don't forget to plug our app, man.
The app.
This is good.
Get stuff.
I like Crazy Legs' suggestion already. Kindergarten cop.
Yep.
Kindergarten cop.
I think that's probably it.
So wait, the cop is who we're saying is
Bustin'
the...
rhymes during nap time. That's pretty good too. What's that?
So is this the father we're saying is or the cop? I'm lost.
Father.
Why would the cop?
Why would
Well,
the
because
cop
of the
be?
kindergarten cop.
Well, he's just saying because that's based off the movie Kindergarten Cop. It's
No,
a joke.
I got
It's
that.
kids.
I mean, it's also in preschool versus kindergarten.
Yeah,
So,
I
mean,
know. Okay. All right, Jeremy. Way to just destroy Crazy Legs' joke, Jeremy.
I'd use There's God of Atheists, but I think it's too long.
It's a little too long. Sorry about that. These Twitter polls, they got to keep them short.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's just weird and messed up. And
Yeah.
what the heck? Why did that boy have a gun
Yeah.
in his bag? I mean,
Jeez.
maybe it wasn't. But I mean, it is kind of a bummer for the dad if like maybe he's just really bad at hiding his weapons and the kid just found it and was like, "Oh, this is neat. I'm bringing it for show and
then
tell."
Hopefully the dad learns his lesson.
Well, he's in
obviously.
jail now, so and the kid's fatherless. So that's great.
Wow.
Was
I
he
mean, the
putting-
father's still alive.
Well, I know, but he's in prison, so.
Okay.
Anyways, DallasNews.com says Texas A&M student crashes into patrol car after taking topless Snapchat selfie. Police say.
Pepperoni nipples.
Yes. No, I don't think that. We don't know that. That's you just.
Get your pepperoni nipples.
Because it was on Snapchat, we don't know that.
Jeremy, I just had an idea. You should open an Italian restaurant and call it Papa Pepperoni Nipples Pizza. Come and get and all your pizzas look like breasts.
They
Yeah,
have
with just
two
one large
pepperoni on there.
pepperoni in the middle.
No,
Wait,
on
no,
each,
that is
yeah.
a different. That is not gonna work.
Yeah, anyways.
Kyle.
All
if
right,
you
this-
get 2 mediums, they have a large pepperoni in the middle.
Yeah,
Not
on
each
each
of
of
them.
them. It's a Papa
But it's
Pepperoni
but
nipples.
that one's called the double D's.
You get the double D's, Papa Pepperoni nipples.
So this Texas A&M
my
student,
best friend is a football player.
decided that she was going to take a topless selfie for her boyfriend, and
While driving.
While she was driving, she took this Snapchat, and the 19-year-old crashed into the back of a police vehicle. She said that she was driving back to her on-campus dorm after drinking wine with friends, according to the report. The Texas A&M freshman had an open wine bottle in the SUV and failed parts of a sobriety test before having her blood drawn. She was ticketed for being a minor in possession of alcohol and charged with driving while intoxicated with an open container. Both reports show, and it sounds like she must have somehow managed to get her shirt back on before the cops came to the car. Because she didn't have any indecent exposure tagged onto it. So
I like how whoever edited this article put the little Snapchat just in case people want to know.
yeah,
what it is.
so you know what it is.
Papa Pepperoni nipples. It's the other Papa chain restaurant, but this guy, he doesn't look like he's suffering from a stroke all the time.
Pudgy says for ideas, nipples and cops, don't snap nude. Jeremy's got one that he's putting in the chat. Don't sext and drive.
That's right.
That might be
Double D's save lives.
Oh, no.
Or maybe it's.
I don't know that that's the. I don't know that
I
actually
think
would
that
save
makes
lives.
sense.
Is
That's
that
very logical. It makes sense.
why can't you just say things, Jeremy?
Yeah, why-
I mean,
Sext
really, with
and
the amount of
bump.
times I get
Sext
interrupted.
and bump. Oh, you'll get interrupted. Oh, poor Jeremy.
See? See?
Oh,
Double
I just
F
fell right
fender
into it, didn't I,
bender.
Jeremy?
Oh, double F fender bender.
I love how
That's pretty
how
good.
the sizes are thrown out when it has nothing to do with the story. No
Yeah.
one knows.
Well, of course
Is there like an arrest picture of this gal?
guys, it's boobs in the news. It's obviously double D's.
They're obviously ginormous.
Yeah. Why else would she be Snapchatting?
Of course. It's only the
Obviously-
big ones ever get Snapchat.
Obviously, it's because the boobs got in the way of the steering wheel that she crashed, not the picture taking.
Jeez. Oh, man.
Maybe she works social media for Papa Pepperoni Nipples Pizza. And she was just,
She was trying to put in her
She's putting up her Snapchat story.
We're really
her
working hard
resume.
on getting that pizza place open for Jeremy, aren't we?
I really like that. I think we're gonna make a T-shirt. This just says Jeremy in an Italian hat.
2 pizzas, just right there.
Papa Pepperoni Nipples. Yeah.
Holding some pizzas.
Wait, gazongas? Is that a recommendation?
Is that a technical term?
Yeah. Techno Bowl. That was a football game. I don't know, Trevor.
That
you
was
got
a football game.
You got a lot to work with.
Sift through them and pick them.
Surf the web
Yeah.
and then just pick
Yeah.
one. Uh-huh.
You could just do boobs. That's a good one, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Since that's apparently all that happened with this story. Boobs.
How about Flash Chat? So
That might actually work.
Yeah. All right. This is the last nomination for the 404 Club tonight. This
was a fan submission.
All
Our
right,
first
yeah.
fan submission. If you find somebody that is 404ing hard, send that to us.
Yeah.
Just
Who
like
sent this in?
Crazy
Crazy
Legs did.
Yeah, you can do other stuff send to us, but this is a fun one.
Yeah.
You know?
motorboat safely.
Just make sure if you are sending
Safety,
something to
sorry.
us, just make sure that you state that it is a 404 nominee, because we'll put it in there.
All right. This one is from Fox 9. It says, Mom charged with giving kids heroin to help them sleep.
Yeah.
Take a little medicine.
So this
Go
was
to
in Washington, Tacoma, Washington.
Some
to
of
be
these
specific.
are so dark. It's like,
The
oh,
the
man.
mother is charged with giving her 3 small children heroin after a boy told investigators his mother used a needle to inject him and his sisters with feel-good medicine to help them sleep.
Oh, that's horrible.
This is disturbing.
State Child Protective Services became involved after receiving a report of heroin use at the home of 24-year-old Ashley Hutt, who shared with the children's father. And the children ages 6, 4 and 2 were removed from the home. This is actually something that was last year. So
I feel like this falls in line with that one we had last week. I think this is just kind of the automatic inductee.
Might be.
I don't think we're gonna put it in the poll. Like,
what God of Atheist says, drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. We're just gonna. That's so bad. We'll just give them.
You win.
They win. They win. We'll run the poll on the other ones. But yeah, this person's messed up. Holy cow, and all of that above.
Ashley the Hut.
Yeah.
Let's just stop talking about this.
Yeah, that's
one.
gross. That makes me feel bad.
What are our names?
Okay, so we have Pastor Without a Pulse, Kindergarten Cop, and Motorboat Safely.
All right.
Motorboat Safely.
I'm not sure Trevor knows what motorboat is.
I think it was supposed to be safety.
But
I thought it was
Safely.
I thought
that makes safety.
Oh.
Okay.
I like Safely better though.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mom Cosby.
Oh no.
What the heck?
No.
Yeah.
She didn't rape the kids.
Oh jeez.
Cosby, he's in.
Wow.
He's going. He's
what
currently
are you doing?
in,
Wow.
All right, we're moving on.
He's in court right now.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time! You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetim@tub.com.
All right, this is the part where we read your tweeters and your Facebooks and your emailers and all the other smoke signals, carrier pigeons, whatever you want to send us.
Unless you send us a 404, we already did that.
And our first one comes from Zach. He sent us a video that is no longer on YouTube. It has been removed by the user, but still, I kind of know the story, so let's just share the story a little bit.
Yeah.
It's these Aussie golfers, right? Australian golfers is short for...
G'day, mate.
Is short
Put another
for,
shrimp on the barbie.
Aussie is short for Australian.
Yes.
These two guys, they were... I feel bad because I don't actually remember the country they were in. I think it was one of the Koreas, probably south.
Wasn't New Zealand, eh?
No, but they were... no.
You're just sticking with it, aren't you?
So they were in this country, and they ended up, like, I don't know if I think they stumbled onto a golf course, and
were they drunk?
No, they showed up. I guess I should say maybe they were on a golf course, but they had happened upon a tournament, like a big national, or not national, actually worldwide tournament. So people from all different countries were there, and they told them that they were there representing the Australians, and they were not very good. And these very nice Asian ladies just believed them and let them go through. They had two caddies with them, and they played almost the entire tournament before getting kicked off of the course.
Wow!
So it's kind of interesting. It's pretty neat. I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere. I saw one another place, but they must be getting taken down. I don't know. It must be shaming that country or whatever for letting that one through. But anyways, it's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
So
funny.
they just let them go through.
Yeah, they fooled them. Maybe they weren't gonna argue. These were some strapping young Australian men. They were handsome, and why would you argue with that? I mean, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that.
What is happening in the chat? So I see God of Atheist saying Foster's because it's Australian for bear.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I don't know what is going on with Crazy Legs and Jeremy and the official Men in a Tub account.
Crazy was asking if he would get tub bucks by delivering a message through carrier pigeon.
Okay,
probably.
And
if it
I
actually
said-
showed up to us, yeah.
I said he would get mini tub bucks.
Then he asked, "What if the message is shut up, Jeremy?"
And I said he'd get more.
And Jeremy said that'll cost you tub bucks.
Obviously.
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't cost him anything to send a pigeon.
Yes, but if... Thanks,
No,
Kyle.
there's no cost with pigeons.
Just don't have no
I
time for
knew that was coming.
birthday. Just tell me one more time, girl. I'd rather lie or die, girl. No more time for birthday. Yeah.
All right. We got one other email that said this one comes from Men in a Tub fan on Twitch, and they say I would love to hear the Tub give a call to the Westboro Baptist Church.
This is because of last week, isn't it?
Yeah, because we called the Scientologist. Which Trevor and I were talking about that after the show last week, and I think Trevor might have been a little bit concerned for my safety that maybe I had called the Scientologist wrath upon me. But
they didn't come and take you in your sleep, so you're still here.
He threatened to come get you,
and I was like a little bit like I was
it freaked you out for a second, didn't you?
Just a little bit when he started talking, like he made me think like, oh. And I was laying in bed that night, kind of going, oh, that is kind of freaky a little bit.
Because Tom Cruise is gonna literally crawl out of your closet and be like, "You're coming with me."
Uses lightning powers on me. No,
he'll jump up on your bed and jump up and down, and then be like, "Hey, you're a Scientologist now."
But I survived. It was
that's
fun.
what Tom Cruise does. He jumps on things.
I mean,
the
infamous Oprah interview. Jeremy's just nodding his head like I have no
he's
clue.
Like, I don't know what you're talking
you
about.
young kids and your dumb stuff.
It's those are the two things that Tom Cruise is known for now. That and
risky
his
business.
Ridiculous run in all of his movies. Like watch any of his
really
movies.
good stride.
He's got just it's insane. I could watch him run for
like
a full length movie.
He always seems
Tom
like
Cruise runs. That someone make that movie. It would just be like 2 hours.
We've
of
talked
Tom
about
Cruise
this
running.
We could just cut it out of all of the movies and just make a compilation.
Yes, someone make that.
I'm sure
please.
it's out there. It's got to be because Tom Cruise has the best run in Hollywood.
Yeah,
the stride, his
man.
stride is gorgeous. We are.
We all just got tingles.
Yeah, I'm
Tom
sure
Cruise running montage.
I'm sure
it's only
there.
2 minutes.
Let's
It's
go
got
out there. Go
no,
Google.
there we go. 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Every Tom Cruise run ever.
All right, so let's try. I found a number for Westboro. Let's see. We'll see what
happens.
What happens?
Try to keep them on for a while.
Just don't tell them who we are, because we don't need them picketing us.
No, Eric.
You
Cruz
should
or
totally
whatever.
ask them who to vote for, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Let's see what happens here. We're going to call up the old
boy.
Westboro Baptist Church.
I didn't think about that until right now.
I'm kind of worried. I'm a little worried for this one. Maybe they won't answer, though.
We're gonna get picketed.
Yeah.
I would love that.
God hates men in a tub.
Oh, no, if you tell them we're...
Oh, no. You think they answer? My heart's pumping fast, but they're not answering. They don't have an answering machine. They've got to get so many prank calls.
That's probably why they don't.
They have a really low review on Google. This is very compelling internet.
Yes.
I can only find one phone number for them. Gosh dang it.
That was weird.
I thought we had him. Let's see. I'm finding some other contact numbers. Yeah. Lover, get back in the shower.
Hey, baby, get back in the shower.
Yes. Just like that.
That was not an impersonation. That's actually his real voice.
Oh, gosh. Back in the cockpit.
Yeah, cockpot.
Cockpot, yeah.
Get back in the cockpot, Trevor.
God. 100 rings.
Let's see. I found another. Is this a different number? This is a different number. Okay. It says.
Oh, no.
This number just says it's the husband to Maggie, whoever that is.
What?
I don't know who Maggie is, but it's someone to do with the Westboro.
Maggie.
Is that right? 4135. It's for Fred Phelps, Sr. This is his It says it's his phone number.
He's dead.
Is he dead?
I think he's dead.
No, Fred isn't dead. We could call Shirley.
Surrey, is Fred Phelps dead?
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message.
We're striking out here big time.
Man, why do we pick all these ones that are like
I don't know. Fred Phelps has like 4 numbers on here, so one of these has got to work, right? I found this website where they like must have doxed all of them. Come on. These numbers are probably all like shut down if they're on the internet, aren't they? There's so many phone numbers. We could call the members list. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't. Okay, here's the deal. There's like a list of like, I don't know, 10 different phone numbers. I'm going to just randomly pick one. If this one doesn't answer, we're done. Okay? It's a whole bunch of them. Well,
we're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
So I think all
Pudgy's
these...
just throwing a random number out on there.
Yeah, that's the one we called, Pudgy. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one we called. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. I see God of Atheists wanting us to call the National Prayer Line. I don't think I'll do that tonight. I don't know who they're associated with, and I don't really want to just...
Crazy says, ironic that God of Atheists knows the prayer line. Are you by prayer curious?
Because he has a prayer line. That's pretty good.
He might have gotten you there, God of Atheist. He might have gotten you there.
Maybe close. Well, I think that does this for us tonight. We've had fun. We will, send us your ideas for calls. Maybe we will try. I feel bad calling the prayer line God of Atheists only because those people are probably paid to answer those phones, and I don't really want to, troll them at their job. That's kind of mean, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you'd be kind of job security, but that is kind of mean.
All right.
Oh, jeez, I wasn't trying to force you into it, but
no.
I feel really bad though because he donated so much tonight. I feel like I have to.
Welcome to the Prayer and Spiritual Care call line.
Gosh dang it.
If you would like information and announcements from the Office of Prayer and Spiritual Care, press 1. If you would like prayer, press 2.
Who to vote for.
Si usted desea oración en español, por favor, marque el número.
If you would like to hear today's scripture and prayer, press 1.
No.
If you would like prayer for healing, press 2.
No.
If you would like prayer for a need within a relationship, press 3. If you would like prayer for provision, press 4. If you would like prayer for salvation, press 5. If you would like prayer for spiritual victory, press 6.
Tempting.
If you would like prayer for wisdom and direction,
Yeah, that's
press
probably
7.
It. That's probably
if
the
you
one.
would like prayer for peace and comfort, press 8.
Or
To re-
7.
Heavenly Father, we stand on the incredible promise of your word today that if we are lacking in wisdom, we can ask of you. And so give direction and clarity of mind to this caller as trust and faith
What if
are
we press
placed in
0?
you today.
I feel violated now.
Heavenly Father, we stand on the incredible promise of your word
0,
today
0,
that if we are lacking in
0,
wisdom,
1,
we can ask of you.
2.
And so give direction and clarity of mind.
Yeah, well, I guess we can't ask him who to vote for. I was gonna go. I was gonna go with that.
That's actually really. If I was really
in need of prayer,
and felt like this was my only option,
like you were like gun to the head type situation.
Yeah, and I'm like, I need to talk to somebody, and I call that. That's gonna cause me to pull the trigger.
Oh gosh, that's a little dark.
That might be. You're the one who said the gun to the head.
Well, I was just using this example, like you're like on the edge, and then you had to.
Would not comfort me to go. Yeah. Oh, great! I picked which prayer that was automated. Yay!
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but well, there you go. Call that number if you want to listen to a robot pray for you.
Crazy said we could try to prank call Nathan, but
that's all right.
He would know.
He would know it was us.
He would know immediately, unless Jeremy did one of his famous impersonations.
He did get a scare one time where he thought, I think it was the CIA. Somebody pranked him into thinking the CIA was investigating because he had access to classified files.
Yes, this is the CIA.
Yeah.
Is your name Nathan Smith?
Yeah.
I've got on file here that you have some classified information.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Based on your internet search,
he wants to do it now, doesn't he?
Based on your internet search history, I have identified that you are a potential Al Qaeda member.
Oh gosh!
What should we be? What should we be?
We can't do CIA because
What should
he's
we?
already
We're
heard
gonna
that one. So
we're gonna call
Well,
it
IRS. Obviously, we talked about it so much.
ISIS.
He's gonna be. He might be excited.
I don't want to say ISIS on a
No,
phone.
if it's the IRS, he might be excited
just
about it.
said it on
talk
the
about
internet,
talk about
so-
him not paying his. What he worked in the restaurant business. Say they found out that he wasn't reporting his tips.
He's an
and that he owes
undocumented
money.
worker.
Well, you're an undocumented.
Yeah.
We've got reason to believe you're an alien.
Yes. This is
Crazy Lake says prank call Nate and tell him he violated people's privacy rights with the hug cam.
just say you're Joe Archipello or whatever. You're calling with ICE.
What should I try? I'm scared he's gonna recognize my voice right away.
He's probably.
You could change your voice.
like that.
Probably go something a little deeper or something.
Maybe I could go with Alex Jones. Like, I Nathan, this is Alex Jones calling you.
I think you would suspect that.
This is Alex Jones with InfoWars.
Because of the fact that you did that last week.
Yeah. I just wanted to call you.
I couldn't do that. You'd have to mute me.
Hey Nathan, this is Alex Jones. Have you heard about Hillary today? She's a demon, I tell you. Flies are landing on her. She smells like sulfur. She's a demon.
Oh
do
boy,
that.
never gets old.
Yeah, can I? No, I don't know. I need a voice. I can do an old man.
You gotta
No,
do.
that ain't gonna work
You gotta do something like I don't know, not like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
What if I did an accent? Could
No,
I?
'cause
Would
that
you
won't
recognize
work.
that? If
don't
I was
know.
an English person calling with the IRS, maybe that would.
Well, you sound like an English person that spent a large amount of time with noodle makers.
Nathan Smith there?
Not quite that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm talking like a noodle maker, huh?
Yeah,
Oh no.
you can try it. I don't know.
I don't know.
You can be
Get
a
your lumberjack
international man
inner
of mystery.
self in
Tell him
there,
you're
out of
with
it.
the Colorblind Awareness Coalition and they need a donation from it.
Oh, and I think I'm with the colorblind donation or colorblind awareness coalition. We would like a donation.
Can you hold that?
I can try. I can see how long I can go. I'm not
Ask
sure.
him how he feels about You're gonna do a survey for that group.
All right. I'm calling with the
On a
color.
scale of 1 to 10,
We've identified
how
you as
bright is yellow?
Yeah, you're doing a survey in how colorblind he is.
You want to do it, Kyle?
Oh man, I don't know if I could do it in that voice though.
All right, I can try.
I mean,
I think I'm going from Australian. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
could-
to
You're
Australia.
kind of bouncing back and forth
to
a little bit. Yeah.
England.
That's
And
okay.
then back to
You're in
Australia.
English,
he'll pick
Australia.
up on it though.
I'm not sure.
That's
will.
okay.
He's quite smart, that Nathan.
Yeah, he'll pick up on it right away.
He'll pick up
Oh,
on it. He'll be like, I'm not
Ask
sure.
if he prefers to be called Nathaniel.
And be like, Nathaniel, I'm Irish. I'm Irish. Be like,
Oh
Scot-
man, you're as bad as Jeremy.
He did the
I
Irish.
did that. Yeah, it was all me.
Yeah.
Can you hold it? I mean, can you hold it for a
Gotavathius has
full call?
What?
Gotavathius says you should call from the National Geographic looking for bronies to participate in a documentary.
Yeah, is this a Nathan Smith?
You know what the problem is? I just realized the number I'd be calling him from is a 402 number, and he'd recognize it right away.
He'll know.
Dang it.
Let's just call him anyways. I'll
Yeah.
just do whatever comes off the top of my head. It'll probably be stupid, but that's fine. We'll just... Let's make noises. Be good.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
This is Nathan.
Is my granddaughter there?
No, I don't believe so.
Can I speak to Susan? Please.
No. No.
I'm sorry. Can I please speak to Susan? Hello? Hello? Sir?
He's gone.
What the heck was that?
I thought it would be good if you were like found out he was looking for an apartment and you had one above your garage.
Now you should call him again, just because now he has to know.
Call him again, and say what?
Do your
Did you get a call from this line? We've been tracking a pervert.
We've been tracking a pervert.
Asking about Susan.
Yes, sir. We're tracing the pervert. Just called you.
Hello?
Can I speak to Susan?
What?
Can I speak to Susan, please? He just hangs up on me.
This is just super awkward.
Awesome. This is awesome.
I like that he doesn't know it's us, though. You think he'll? I don't.
If he knew that it was us, I think he would play along a little longer.
Yeah, I think he's freaked out. I think he's scared a little bit.
Should I call him and say that I'm with the FBI and I'm tracking a known pervert who's been calling this number?
No. Here's what you do.
Call him
Call back,
the same number,
but act like you're the caretaker of an old senile person.
No,
and
we
apologize.
Call back as us and ask him for Susan.
Hey Nathan, this is Kyle from Men in the Tub. You're on. Can we speak to Susan, please?
Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I like just getting it over with because I keep deleting his number on accident. So let's put it in again. 402. Oh, I shouldn't give that out.
Blah, blah, numbers 5.
Oh,
6,
I was gonna
2,
read
12.
it out loud.
Don't do it.
Hopefully he answers this time.
You have reached the voicemail box of 402.
Oh no!
Oh no! He just stalks Nathan.
Oh no! We're sorry. We're sorry.
Did it beep?
Yes.
Oh no!
Why did you let it go to voicemail?
This is Kyle from Men in the
Did
Tub.
it beep? I don't know. Is
I don't
Susan
know-
there?
I don't know what happened. Is Susan there? We're just looking for Susan. So
Guys,
yeah.
don't rewind.
Sorry.
Don't rewind.
Just bye.
Bye. All right, guys, we're done. Play the music.
Okay,
Play the
goodbye.
outro music,
Goodbye.
Kyle. Okay, it's really good. It's
if
been
we
fun.
end quickly, no one will know.
Yeah. Don't call Crazy Legs. Don't call Nathan.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's terrible. All right, guys, it's been real. Don't call Nathan.
We just made ourselves a whole lot more work to do tomorrow before posting the video.
So Nathan, how do you feel about getting a new phone number?
Bye, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
Thanks, God of ABS again.
Yeah, thanks for all your support. We appreciate it.
You the best.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I thought we should have a custom
It was actually fake. We made it.
Oh, no! Don't do it, dude!
So sorry, Nathan. We've flown too close to the sun.